So Gator, are you a Buccaneers or a?
Jaguars. I'm both.
Oh, you're a Jaguars guy.
I actually am rooting for both teams. I just anybody but Miami. That's all. I don't.
Okay.
I was
So,
part of the Marino years, and when he left, that whole franchise just died. It's never
yeah.
been the
See,
same.
my real dad, he passed away when I was 12, but
Oh man.
he lived in Tampa, and he was a big Buccaneers fan.
Yeah.
Like I was Buccaneers fan and a Bears fan. Those were my only two teams, and it was when they were in the old uniforms. So
Oh,
it's
those
Mike
bright, ugly
Allstott
yellow
days,
ones, bright, ugly orange ones.
when
Yes, I remember the
Mike
'70s.
Allstott and Derek Brooks was rookies.
Yep.
Lame. Nobody
I,
cares about the
Actually, I don't know if
Buccaneers.
you guys knew this, but Warren Sapp went to my high school. Yeah,
No shit.
Warren Sapp graduated with my brother. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
nice.
actually
I
pretty
graduated 2 years before him, but yeah, he went to my high school. That's originally why I was a Bucks fan, but yeah, it's been pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I remember
Let's go on,
I
Derek.
remember when Chicago was playing in Champaign because Soldier Field was getting renovated.
Mm-hmm.
They played Tampa Bay at Champaign on my birthday.
Right.
I begged my mom for tickets. She tried, but they were just too expensive at the time.
Have Bears tickets ever been easy to get? That's a major city, man.
No,
I feel
especially
like
when they're
it'd
in
be like $13
Especially
a pop for box seats or something.
especially when they were in Champaign, because Champagne's literally 16 miles away from me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean,
Wow.
and they were playing at the U of I stadium.
I've been to the Windy City. Back then when I was driving through on we were visiting her grandmother and she let her use her car, like a '76 Nova, just perfect condition, and we drove through Chicago. I was driving. Damn taxi cab drivers about ran me over. They damn near killed me. It's craziness.
Is there a
What's up,
way
Derek?
we can lock? Is there any way we can lock this green room?
If you're a mod, you can. Well, it's already a private channel, but you can lock the number of people that can come in. You go to your cogwheel on your settings. If you're a mod,
Okay.
go to your settings and you can just pull the slider down to make sure it's no more than 5. That way, no one can join.
Yeah, let's do 5 so no one hops in because I think Grid has kicked a couple people out already.
That happens. It definitely
Yeah.
happens.
Raider, you muted.
Little pre-show, guys. Little pre-show. What's going on, Derek? What's up, money?
Thank you. I would have forgot about that. I haven't talked yet, but I would have forgot about that shit. And we would have totally butchered the intro, even worse than we normally do.
Could be worse. At least you didn't forget to press the record button. That's happened a few times with me.
Oh man.
I'm like, dude, that was a great story. Can you say it again? That was a great story for 10 minutes.
I didn't press the record button.
Dude, it's the worst thing to tell people that too.
I bet.
I remember, oh my God. Oh, geez. Been some guests on there that we've had some great conversations and no one ever heard them. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's how our show was last week. Fud got a little trashed.
Hey, King Tut.
I accidentally tapped my spacebar. I didn't know that was a shortcut for muting yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
I have mine as my plus equal sign.
Do you want me to record a backup just in case, Native?
No, we got these both in here.
Those
I think
guys?
we'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't had problems. We got Craig and G-Arc, the homies.
Cool.
Oh, up in Space Mafia, they found a way to rename Geark, rename their pairs.
Yeah, I think
It's
you
just
have to
Craig
pay
backwards.
I think if you do the paid thing, because it's the same thing in Potato Thumbs. I think they got like I forget the names of Greg and G-Arc in there. All right, gentlemen, are you guys ready?
I'm ready to do it.
Get this shit kicked off or what?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Oh, and you're streaming, so I will.
That's what I'm drinking tonight.
Is that the Dragons one?
This is the Golden Ale.
Raid?
This is delicious.
Oh, okay.
Bourbon strap.
It's not
beer.
Dragon's Milk, is it?
No, it's Dragon's Ale. Yeah, it's still really strong.
I'm drinking iced
Max
tea.
of 2 of these tonight. I'm gonna be done.
We don't want Gator to take his shirt off again.
No more drunk raids for me.
Did we ruin you for that?
Oh my god, I still trying to find the files on that one and burn them.
Somebody's got a good picture of you.
God.
That's okay. I got dragged out by my wife. And she was just like, "Yeah, I think you're done." Like, I had no shirt on. The screen's full of. At the end of it, we had like 12 people in chat.
Oh my
No
god.
shirts on.
I heard
other dudes.
I
and
heard
she's
Fudd
just like,
didn't
"It's
even
time
make
to
it.
go to bed."
I heard Fudd didn't even make it to the end of the show last week. What'd you guys do to that
No,
guy?
No,
he drank a
he
whole
was
and
pounding.
Jim
And
Beam
then,
too.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
and then I think he also had like a stomach bug or something like that. At
Oh,
the same time.
he messaged me
So,
about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of ruined him.
Oh my
But
god.
his wife hopped on and did singing Barry's portion for him. Was super awesome. She ended up singing some Spice Girls, which I think
Yeah.
Coderson's gonna sing tonight. I don't know.
That's a
We'll
keeper
find
there,
out.
man. My wife would be like, "Sorry guys, I'm out."
How do you turn this on? Well, Bud was laying on the ground right by her, laughing.
Oh my god. Jeez. I love that guy. He's class act.
Oh, he
amazing.
is a hoot, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Good people.
All right, let's start this off.
I'll mute.
Do a little audio break real quick. What is up, Guardians? Native Raider.
What's good, nerds? It's Coderson. And we are
the Blueberry
the Blueberry
Lounge.
Lounge. That was close.
Perfect.
I think it was
Perfect.
close.
It's better. I think it's better just us two. I think Sweaty's the one that throws it all off anyway. So, you know what I mean? Speaking of which, if you guys didn't notice, you didn't skip forward, 8 seconds. Sweaty is not here for this episode. So it's just going to be me and Coderson rocking with a very special guest that we have on today, which if you're live on YouTube, he is live right now. If you are live on Twitch, Coderson is streaming it. And yeah, we're about to have an enjoyable time here, and I'm looking forward to this episode. But first off, how's your week been?
It hadn't been too bad. We did little scrims on Monday, so that was a good time. I'm always the first one to cash out on that, though. I mean, you know me. But other than that, I mean, we did some work and wasn't too bad of a week. We did a lot of draining hydraulic fluid out of a truck, and it was a boring day. Draining it, flushing it, freaking running the forklift, jumping the oil about at least a block away on forklift and our back of our work lot. It has so many potholes. It's horrible for a forklift. And yeah, I have a big old half 50-gallon tub cut in half with a grate on top of full of freaking hydraulic oil that I have to go dump. So it's going everywhere. I mean, I made a huge mess.
That sucks, bro.
And then what was it? It was on Thursday. It was about the end of the day, and we were going to refill the tank again. And on these trucks, there's a suction hose that sucks the fluid out of the tank and puts it into the hydraulic system. And yeah, my coworker, he's like, "Hey, did you put that hose back on?" I'm like, "No, I haven't done it yet." He's like, "Well, we'll do it after break. It's time for break." So we took a break and went right into filling it. And that thing was not even, the valve wasn't closed and the hose wasn't put on. We spilled about 4 gallons of fresh hydraulic oil on the ground. It
That's
was
coming
a
out of your
mess.
paycheck.
No.
You should. If I was your boss, bro, we deducted that.
Oh, our boss comes out. He's like, "Oh, you guys gotta be fucking kidding me."
You only see that on big jobs, though, right?
Yeah, just they only have that on big jobs.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But that's pretty much. I've been streaming on Twitch and working on my Titan because he needs to get back up to par, which I got him up to 2003 today, so my hunter's 2005 and he's 2003, so that's pretty close. I think he can
hear
play
that,
some
Sweaty?
scrims.
Sweaty, do you hear that? You miss one episode, and I've already converted him to Titan. The masterclass.
Shit.
Miss
Hey,
one.
bullshit.
Let's go.
Titan's
Let's
fun.
go,
Yeah.
baby.
Titan's fun.
With Prismatic, I just got the Twilight arsenal. That is fun.
Yeah,
The new axe throwing.
it's all right.
But yeah, that's
Hey,
pretty much my week. You know, we went to the football game last night. We had our scrimmage for blue and gold scrimmage for our high school. Went to that. My son got to run out onto the field because he's a kindergartner, and they said, "Oh, the kindergartners can run on the field." So they ran 100 yards across the field.
nice.
So he enjoyed that, and then me and my boys decided we were going to watch the Raiders and San Francisco play last night, and we got
A
hammered.
Raider?
We had apple pie moonshine, lemon drops, and Coors Banquet. I was feeling a little rough this morning, but I'm good to go now. So, but no,
Well, look at
how's
you.
your week, Raider?
You turned Titan, and you're watching the Raider game. I'm falling more and more in love with you every day, bro. You know,
What
let's
the
be honest
hell,
here.
Coderson?
This is awesome. This is beautiful. My week's been all right, man. I had just a Monday through Friday type thing, and I didn't even work Friday. A little bit like from home kind of thing. I had to pick up some credentials from an employee that left. We got to collect their government cards and their access badges and things like that. But other than that, it was pretty cool, man. It was busy, crazy busy, but it was a good busy. You know, I'm not bored at work anymore because I got all these different things to try to figure out with the new job and with me taking over the next higher position as well at the same time. So it's been cool. Yeah, the only Destiny I played was scrims. I think that was it, which is
Yeah,
what I love now. You know, is really just doing scrims and maybe an occasional raid with the community. But that's what I've been enjoying.
I mean, that's the only reason I got my Titan up so we can play scrims and I can run around with freaking
Acting
sweet
more
business in a
sweet
glaive,
business.
sweet business in a glaive, and just piss everybody
Glaive's
off.
got nerfed, but I'm gonna get to that later because that I've been salty about that ever since I found the
Are you
beautifulness of a glaive.
are you a little butthurt about that?
Yeah, bro. Every time I find something cool, they want to like take it away from me, and it's not like it's something that's broken or that everybody's using. It's just like something I find that's kind of like niche, I guess. But anyways, we have a guest waiting for us patiently. So you want to hit that housekeeping so we can bring him aboard and find out how his week's been.
Yeah. All right. Well, housekeeping. Welcome to the lounge, Philly, K Mars 360, and Devil Girl 4512. Welcome to the lounge. There's a lot of other discords over here we hang out with, so we'll get you all hooked up with them too. And Patreon shoutouts. We got Toll the Bell, Bionic Koala, Keto Valermos, Jealous, KG Compound, Is Tim a Lot, Coach Weed, Kingsley Mack, Dice Goblin Black Cat, and Sith Daddy Fresh, and the one and only Monty Money. If you're interested in supporting the show, head on over to patreon.com/the Blueberry Lounge, and you can help us out and keep this lovely podcast and Discord running like a sweet business machine.
I like that.
Sweet business.
Without
Get that.
further ado, we have a guest that really doesn't require any kind of introduction.
Oh, please.
I mean, if it wasn't for this man, the Blueberry Lounge probably wouldn't be a thing. Or if it was a thing, I probably wouldn't be on it. To be honest, because I mean, Sweaty did start this thing out, and I kind of joined him as a reboot. But I was on his show maybe now 2 years ago at least.
Jeez, I don't know.
Huh?
I can tell you.
I think so, man. It's been a little while, but yeah. If it wasn't for this man, and the Guardian, Downcast, the host, with the most, he's got the Gator hat on. He is ready to rock and roll. We
Go
have
Gators.
ToddtheGatr on.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to the lounge. Welcome back to the lounge, I should say. But this time we got you solo,
Yeah.
just you. So it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, the
Just sit there and dive into you.
last time it was myself, Hazel, and then Parody crashed the party. Thanks, Parody. I'll be talking to him later, by the way. No, episode 230. Let's see. Wait a minute. No, top 10 show. You did the top 10 with me at the end of the year, episode 232.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a great show, man. That was a great show.
That was fun.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I remember when Sweaty and he had another. Oh my God, I'm terrible with names, but yeah, I remember when he first started it. And when you came on, man, that was a great thing. You really compliment Sweaty very well, and this Coderson guy, I guess he's okay too. But
Yeah, he's all right.
I'm the comic relief.
okay.
I'm the one who says the dumb shit.
Oh, please. No, it's I'm glad to be on tonight, man. This is good. I was just on the. We just did our roundtable episode last night. It was an all-female roundtable. Well, I'm excluding me, of course. But we had Mohawk Angel and PP Pipes on last night. And I know I heard you sending your PP Pipes, what do you call it, Pow World jargon over there. I was like, what the hell? I have no clue what Pow World is. I have no clue.
Let him know about Pow World.
He did.
She did in the Pow World podcast Discord.
Got to give her credit. She did. She said that you
in that game.
She said that you sent her over to make sure to mention that. So, we had to get a Pow World into a Destiny podcast. It was good. No, it was a great show, man. A lot of candid talk last night, and can't wait to put it out on Monday. It's gonna be a great show. Maybe even a little controversial. So. Yeah, it was
a little controversial.
It was a little controversial, yeah. I would say so. But it was a good show last night. Real good. I got a beer. I'm chilling. I've been playing Trials today with the new Cirrus Plaza. Just playing solo. And shout out to Toast. He actually was on my fire team on one of the games. Just randomly entered my fire team, and he messaged me into Discord and said, "Yeah, man, I thought that was you." I'm like, "Yeah, it was." It said Toaster, but I know that's Toast. But yeah, shout out to Toast. That was fun today.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I want that. I want that heavy burst. I want that.
I love playing with him and Briggs, man. Both those two guys, they crack me up. They talk shit to each other. Oh man.
Yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, I've been playing Destiny. I've been doing the Solstice. I've been grinding the heck out of Solstice, mainly on my alt accounts for my GDC2 and GDC3 accounts, and yeah, it's been fun. You know, it's a grindy. I mean, it's bounties, man. That's what I like to do is bounties. So Solstice kind of scratch that itch for me, because this new Pathfinder system is not it. At least not in the activities. I don't like the activity one. It's terrible. Okay. It's brutal.
I don't like the Pathfinder thing at all. It's just I don't ever do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll get two nodes done on Pathfinder, and then bam, you're blocked by something you have to do in Vanguard or Gambit. I'm like, well, come on, man. I remember the nights I could get a bunch of bounties, load them up, and just keep getting repeatables after every match, and just start cranking out the Bright Dust. And now I can't do that. So.
I've never actually done the Pathfinder stuff. I've looked at the tree, and I never really some got completed by accident kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's
so you can't kind of pick your path to get to the top. You
right.
It's like a level thing, or what? How does that work?
Yeah, you get really good rewards. You get tier 3 Ingram on the activity stuff. You get some extra materials like prisms and Bright Dust. I think you get 300 Bright Dust, I think, or 150 or something like that. Not that I've been paying attention. It gives you some good rewards, but main thing, if you can get 3 of them done every week, you get those high tier Ingrams, those exotic Ingrams that can get your light moved up. But I'm embarrassed to say that I'm not full power yet. Because I've been very casually playing Destiny after Final Shape. I jumped on it. I started playing the heck out of it. Did the first legendary right off the bat solo, and from the Final Shape, and then once I got out of that, I was like, all the extra stuff you had to do afterwards to unlock the Pale Heart. I would just I don't want to say I was burnt out, but I was just overwhelmed. So I needed to just chill out and just started watching some shows, and I guess I'm afraid I'm gonna get burnt out in Destiny. But I'll tell you what, after playing Trials today, I don't think that's going to be possible. I had a lot of fun in Trials today. I played without sound. I was just watching a stream and just playing with just the visual. And, yeah.
Did you get your drops?
No. You win some, you lose some. I did the persistence because all I have to do is get back-to-back wins, and they count. You just keep stair-stepping them up to 7 wins, and then you'll get the adept weapon. It's Shira's Wrath this week. I've already got adept ones of those, but the main thing I'm trying to level up to get that heavy burst pulse rifle that I haven't been even trying to get yet, the Trials one. So that's what I've been working on. That's me basically in a nutshell. Oh, I saw Blink twice on Friday night or Thursday night with my wife at the Dolby Cinema via AMC Stubbs A-List. and it was really good.
They need to pay you. They need to pay you. For
I wish I could get a
amount,
sponsor.
bro.
I'd love to get an affiliate link for that, but I don't know if they do that kind of stuff. But Lord knows I try to push it. I try to make sure people know about it. But this was Zoe Kravitz's first directorial debut, and she actually co-wrote the story too, the screenplay. And man, it was an intense movie, very intense movie, especially toward the end. But that's all I'm gonna spoil. But yeah,
Zoe Kravitz, that's Lenny's daughter.
Lenny's
right?
daughter. Yep.
Okay. So I, thought, I think I've seen her in a movie or two.
She's been on a couple of the late shows, done a couple interviews too. So yeah, she's badass right now. She's kicking butt. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Well, I think we got a little bit of an interview for you. Since we do have you on solo this time, I'd like to be able to not have to sit there and kind of speed through interviews, you know. So we get to spend our time and get to know you a little bit better. You know,
been a long
everybody
time.
probably already knows you. You interview people weekly, so it's kind of nice that people can get to know you. You know, when's the last time somebody asked you, "Tell us a little bit about yourself"? You know.
Fud's in the chat. Hey, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm self-employed. I've lived in the Orlando area just about all my life. I'm one of those rare Florida crackers that was born and raised in Florida. And I own and operate my own pest management company here in the Orlando area for almost 30 years now. So yeah, comes to killing the bugs and getting rid of the termites around people's houses. And in Florida, that's a big deal here. So yeah, I started it from nothing, man. I was working construction with my dad. I went and got my state licensing. I did my 3-year apprenticeship with my uncle who had a company. Hated every year of it. And, it's tough years. But yeah, I said, you know what? I think I can do this better. And back in 1995, I said, yeah, I think I'm going to do it myself. So I jumped out there. I worked, full-time with my dad in construction, and he would bird dog accounts for me, and little by little I've grown a whole business. 30 years later, I'm still doing it. So don't do any advertising. It's all referral based, and I'm real proud of that fact, because a lot of companies will go out there and just buy a company and just assume the company over that the other person built and just run with it, and I built it from scratch. It's my baby. So other than that, I bowl. I love to bowl. I bowl every Monday night on a men's competitive league. That's why I always play Crucible, usually on Monday nights when I get home with my buddy Warcry in the Guardian Downcast Discord. What else? I love all kinds of things, but I love video games, man. I've always loved shooters. Whether it's Space Invaders back in 1983 or Destiny 2 today. I've always loved shooting aliens in the face. And yeah, so that's me in a nutshell. I mean, I'm an open book.
Keep that in mind.
Space
for our
Invaders?
Later segment.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give no other
Later
hints.
segment. Okay.
But just, keep that in mind. Space Invaders, why not,
So, Mr. Gator, tell me how in our audience, how you got your start in gaming.
Well, my dad bought me an Atari 2600 for Christmas one year. I remember playing Pong and then playing Combat, the two tanks that go around the maze, and me and my brother would play against each other for hours and hours on end. My brother's 2 years younger than me. And I've just always, it's just some light went off in my head when I played video games. It's hard to explain, but moved up into ColecoVision. I skipped the, everybody's played the Sega systems. My parents never bought that for me because I was playing on Nintendo and Super Nintendo at that time. So I never got to experience, those games. But I moved up into PlayStation 1 and I've never looked back. And now I'm even doing PC gaming. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep.
Yeah, I just bought my first PC probably Christmas time. I built it, built it myself, and man, but I was playing on PS4. For
good
the
system.
graphics are.
Yeah, it's a good system.
Graphics are It is a good system, but when you have the PC, the frames are unmatched. So it makes everything a lot prettier. I think.
I get that. Yeah, if you have a high-end PC, you can definitely play better quality games, better graphics than the best consoles out there. But PS5's hard to beat. I mean, I can play in 4K, 120 frames in Crucible. So, it's upscaled. It's upscaled. It's not true 4K, but it's good enough for me.
Xbox is the way, bro.
Oh my god! I'm not going to get into a war tonight, but I've actually owned Xboxes. I just didn't buy the latest ones because I just haven't heard good things about it. So
I gave my 5-year-old son the PlayStation, and dude, that's all he wants to do is play that PlayStation. He likes to play the Lego games.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's into dinosaurs, so he plays the Lego Jurassic Park all the time.
I wish I had those games when I was younger.
I mean, he's smart though. I mean, he figures out how to play it by himself and everything. So, man.
Yeah, good times.
Oh yeah.
I had to go quiet my dogs down because they were acting like a bunch of assholes out there.
Oh, I didn't hear them. Are you using an SM7B? What are you using there, Native? Your voice is really nice, man. Oh, okay.
F Douche?
Sounds good.
It's basically the same thing, but it's the Temu version. And it cost me like $60 or
Dude,
$70.
that's great sound. I love it.
Thank you. It's been lasting so long, so we'll see. I did a Temu special, man. Like I started. My wife showed me Temu. And I was like, no way. Let me check some things out. And I was like, damn, that's that price.
That's a good price. Yeah. That's a good price.
Not bad at all, man.
Yep.
Not bad at all. So, where did we leave off? Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Hobbies. Gator, outside of gaming, I know gaming's your thing. Bugs are your thing. As Fudd said in your chat, liberation of bugs, said bugs. But what are some of the other hobbies you like to do?
You know, it's funny. I can't believe I haven't played that game, being that all you do is kill bugs. It's like Starship Troopers, you know? But yeah.
I haven't played it either. No worries.
I missed the boat, I think, but it seemed like a lot of fun, and you know, I just played Destiny. But bowling. Bowling's my big thing. I've been bowling. I actually self-taught at 15 at a local bowling alley here. I was in a junior league and didn't even know how to throw. And buddies of mine took me under their wing and showed me how they bowl, and I just learned myself how to do it. I bought my first fingertip ball, and I've been bowling. I've actually had a company team for 22 years. I just left it. I just decided I needed a break. I took a year off, came back, and I'm playing with some other friends of mine in real life. And yeah, we just finished our summer league. So yeah, we just did good, and we're about to start our fall league up in Monday after Labor Day. So it's like a full 35 week. It's a long league, but it's ultra competitive. You can win thousands of dollars a night. It's super competitive. And I would say most people in that league have an average of about 180 to 200. Some of them are 230. I mean, some of them are just, there's pros in there that have their PGA card that just bowl for fun. But it's a lot of fun. I'm not one of those people, by the way, but I love bowling. I love bowling.
What is you said a fingertip ball?
Fingertip ball is, it's a ball that where, you know, your standard bowling ball, you kind of put your two fingers in and your thumb and you just let it go. Yeah. Well, fingertip, think of a fingertip ball where your fingers are splayed, where your whole palm is around the ball. So when you let go of the ball, you naturally have a spin on it. So when I throw the ball, I throw it across the lane and it come all the way back, just like the pros. But I'm just not as consistent as the pros. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing it forever. And geez, what else? My wife and I are big movie watchers. That's why we invest in the AMC Stubbs A-list. It's like $20-something a month for each of us, but we get 3 movies a week. I mean, so anytime there's a movie that's, even if it's independent, it's what I love is we go, and she loves watching movies as much as I do. So we'll go twice a week, sometimes even 3 times a week to see a movie. And it doesn't cost us anything because we pay the flat $22 a month and we're done. So yeah. And yeah, I mean, we're both pretty busy. She's a curriculum resource teacher, and she's just like, she works some long days running a school. And so when we have our time to do stuff at night, and we usually go see a movie and go get some dinner and stuff. And our kids have their own houses now and they have their own jobs. So it's a nice, quiet house. It's beautiful. Awesome.
I'm getting to that point.
I know there's parents out there. I apologize.
my son turned 18 and graduated high school.
Mm.
Like he's 18. He's graduated. Actually, him and his fiance live with us. You know, she moved in after graduation,
Oh,
turning
wow.
18, and they're actually right now at a baby shower. My wife, she is in Portland, Oregon, visiting her mom. So right now, I got the house. I got
Dude,
the house
it's
and
nice, isn't it?
3 dogs with me.
It's so
It,
awesome.
it is cool. But I'm not gonna lie. So we dropped her off in Vegas airport yesterday, right? And then I was like, oh, it's time to chill. Let's go. You know, uninterrupted gaming type sessions and stuff like that. But at the same time, I went to go lay down. I was tired, and it was like 3 a.m. I went to sleep, and I was like, I like kind of reach over. I'm like, aw,
Yeah.
you know.
That's the only time you miss it.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't leave town much. Sometimes she'll go out of town with, like once a year, she goes with her friends to the beach for a few nights. Her teacher friends, and I'll be like, oh, I'm used to having that person next to me when I sleep at night, you know? And
yeah, 100%.
I'm a side sleeper. I'm really tough to sleep with to begin with because I tend to flail at night. I'm a flipper. So sure she had a nice night of sleep, at least for a couple nights.
It's the one thing that my wife hates about me is like with the blanket, like I have my knee injury and stuff like that, so I'm so used to propping my knee up over all the years that like I have to have something in between my legs. And usually I have my leg pillow, but sometimes when it's not there, like I'll be just grabbing the blanket and throwing it all under, and she's just like, "Why is it always like this? Why is the blanket so twisted around and messed up every time you sleep in the bed?"
Well, it's funny. Funny you should say that. I was bowling with some new bowling shoes, and I really run up to the line with a lot of speed, and I'm a pretty big dude. I'm a good 235, and I was running up there, and my foot stuck instead of slid, and my other foot planted to try to compensate, and I pulled my adductor muscle. So I've been limping around for the last 3 weeks. It takes forever for this stuff to heal, and I went and got a CT scan on it and everything because I thought maybe I had a hernia or something. Never had pain in here before, and it turns out I just have 2 arthritic hips. Welcome to getting old. So yeah, I'm just
the hips going out.
No, I do have an adductor muscle strain though, but it's now that I have a couple weeks off from bowling, I'll be able to let it heal up finally. But I'm still working, doing everything I need to do. But yeah, it just sucks getting old, man. Just sucks. But, yep.
You're only as old as you feel. Isn't that the saying? I think that's the saying that people say.
I guess.
If that's the case.
I mean, I'm 37 and I feel
30
old.
years older.
Age is definitely only a number, but I think it's a mindset, really. But eventually your body catches up to you, though. Unfortunately, you start feeling the aches and pains around 45, I'd say, and then after 45, you just have to start taking care of yourself. You can't get drunk. You can't, the hangovers are brutal. I can't hang in there like I used to, and I can't jump off my 4-wheel drive pickup every day like I used to, because that's why I have arthritic hips now. 30 years of jumping off the bed of a truck without a ladder or anything, and just thinking you're young enough to take care of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yep. So now I use a ladder.
They say every year you do as an active duty service member, right? Military or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's just add another year to that. So if you did 20 years,
I can believe it.
Add another 20 years to your shit.
It's
With
rough.
the ruck marches, everything. Just it's a pain on the joints and shit.
I can't imagine. But you know what though? You're always working out though. You're always in shape though. That's what I wish. I wish I had that regimen where I had to be in shape.
Yeah, it was it was your job.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to.
Yeah, I spent 2 hours a day in the freaking gym after work every day.
Damn.
I mean, I was, but the thing is, as a wrecker operator and / vehicle commander, you have to be able to lift these heavy tow bars by yourself and rig for tow and everything.
Yep.
It's those things ain't heavy. And
we used to have like I think because I was infantry, and like the worst thing was like just our PT regimen. Like when we're not deployed, when we're not at training events, like we're PTing pretty hard, and it's gotten better in the Army. Like they've gotten better about like being a little bit more like safe, more focusing on flexibility and things like that nowadays. But before, at least when I was in, it was it'd be like, all right, the commander put out that we're gonna sit there and we're gonna do. We can't do a run every day. You have to do run, upper body, run, lower body, run. Say that's your 5-day work week for a normal thing. And so we would, run at minimum 5 miles Monday, usually longer, and then Tuesday it's upper body day. We'd run like 2 miles. All right, 10 push-ups. That's your upper body. Let's go. And we continue running, And we had foot march Fridays where it would be a ruck march, and that's just not good for the joints, And you feel it over time.
How much did you have on your back?
Well, you got.
It depended on the ruck, but the typical one we usually did at least 45 pounds.
Oof. Man, that'll
not
definitely
including water weight. So
Jeez.
a dry ruck.
Damn. Wow.
That's usually what we do. And then it'd be anywhere from 8 to 12 miles.
Well, I got to get a physical therapist now. I got to start learning all the stretches in the morning, all that Pilates stuff and Kumbaya.
I'm trying to get into that, man. Like I've been the past year, I was starting to learn more about yoga, and I'm telling you, man, it works. It really
Can't do
does
yoga,
work.
dude.
Like
I can't do it. I remember.
No,
I got a VCR tape and I tried to do one pose and I was like, "Ain't gonna happen, babe. Good luck." I mean, my wife's double jointed. She could freaking do anything. I'm out.
I was as well, bro. I'm telling you, like, I got it. There's a YouTube guy that I watch. His name's Sean Vieg, and he there's some very basic ones that he does, and it just stretches the right parts. And the first week, I was trying to be committed to it every morning to try to do this, and I could not try to do these poses. I just get the best I could, right?
Yeah.
And then over that week, I noticed okay, I'm able to dip a little bit lower with this or hit this pose a little bit more better form. I'm telling you, man, it's worth it. And I started feeling real good. All the little aches and sharp shooting pains were starting to go away. I have to get back into it. I haven't done that shit in a while.
All I know about stretching is calisthenics from playing baseball and football. That's all I know, man. That's all I've been taught. So I need to learn all these new stretches now. So I guess it's time. I've been neglecting it. So
yeah, I started a new diet because I weighed myself the other day. I'm 283 pounds.
Woo.
And I'm 6'2".
Oh, you're tall though. That's different.
But still, I mean, it's rough on the body being this big. I've never been this big in my life, so I started the carnivore diet. My son calls it the T-Rex diet. And I mean, I've been doing it for a week now, and my body feels better. I'm not putting all that junk or sugar and stuff in my body, and it just feels better.
That's my weakness. Sweets, ice cream.
That's mine too. I mean, but I could cut it out for about 3 months. Try to lose some weight.
I'm working on it. I've been dropping about 2-3 pounds a week. I'm getting there. Just eat less. No more snacks at night. Late night snacks. I'm up till 3 a.m. usually every night, and I get hungry. Problem is, I eat at 7. By the time 3 a.m. rolls around, your stomach's like, "Where's the food, dude?" So I just go to bed with an empty stomach, and that's made all the difference. Those extra calories I'm not eating every night. So yeah.
That's huge, and it helps. You supposedly get better rest too if you don't go to sleep on it.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
Or it's part of the sleep hygiene.
Yep.
Like my PA in the Army gave me that because I have a hard time sleeping. That's really one of the main reasons I drink before I go to bed. Which is not
helps
healthy,
you sleep.
Yeah, it does. It puts me out. It's the only thing. But anyways, well, now
I will derail you if you let me.
We're old and broken.
Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the Old Guy Show.
That's
Present
what
company
we're gonna
excluded.
Old Guy. Name of the show: Old Guy Show tonight.
Right.
But Gator,
yes,
what got you into Destiny, and where did you start your Destiny journey?
Oh, dude, I'm a lifer Call of Duty player. I played since my son introduced me to Modern Warfare 4. I remember he dropping me into my first multiplayer map, and I was literally doing this. Where's the button to shoot it? And I was out in the middle of the map, hey guys, fresh meat, come on, let's go, let's farm some kills here, guys. Let's get our KD up tonight. But yeah, I learned slowly but surely. I learned how to play first-person shooters back in 2004, and slowly but surely I've been playing every Call of Duty up to 2014 when this super awesome game called Destiny came about where you can not only shoot stuff first person, but you can shoot aliens and other guardians and stuff. And I actually didn't play Crucible for a whole year because I hated it. I was so tired of multiplayer. I wanted to play PvE. I wanted to play the stories and the campaigns and explore these awesome worlds, all these planets that Destiny created for us. And yeah, I mean, it was what I needed at the time. I was really looking for something, and Bungie delivered it. And I mean, created a whole podcast about it because I love it so much. So yeah, that's how I found it out. I think I was 2013 E3. I was streaming it on my PS4. And I sat there all night, and then that final teaser from Bungie at the very end, and I was about to lose it. And then I found out that it was going to take a whole year before we got to play it, and I was so bummed. I had to go back and play Call of Duty. So, yeah, that's how I found out about it. I was there from the beta came out. I never got the code to play the alpha, otherwise I would have played an alpha too. But, yeah, I played the beta. I think I played that beta story like 28 times. And when the game finally came out that fall in September, I was a lifer, man. I got 9,000 hours in Destiny. If you add up all my accounts, I've got 9,000 hours since Destiny 1 in this game. I don't think I played anything that much. It's crazy.
Did you ever jump into Call of Duty's post Modern Warfare 1?
It's funny. I get excited. I buy the games and they just sit in my PlayStation library. They're there, but I'm the worst at buying games and never touching them. As Easy, one of our first co-hosts of Guardian Downcast when we started it, he'd always go, "Hey, Gator, what was that title screen look like? How was that good title screen?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, it was a beautiful title screen." Then I turned it off. Yeah, I'm a lifer, man. I mean, when I've mentioned this last week. I'll probably be the last one on the Bungie server before Bungie goes, "All right, it's it, guys. We're cutting the servers off." I'm like, "No, I got to get one more kill to get this triumph."
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Gator, this is a world famous question that comes from your show that we had to implement, and I don't do it justice. Sweaty does it almost every show, and he tries to be like you, right? He tries to like aspire to be you the way you say this, you know.
That's not saying much.
I'm gonna try to do it for Sweaty, okay? Dude, what's with the gamer tag?
Gamer tag. Actually, my original gamer tag was Instigator, INSTI-GATR, because the GOTOR was taken already. My wife helped me actually come up with that, and everybody, when I played Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, everyone just kept calling me Gator. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go with Gator. So I changed my name to just G_A_G_T_R. And I remember I had streamers hated my name because they would go, "Hey, welcome to the stream, guitar." I don't know, you know, and it was Gator. And then when I started my YouTube channel about 2.5 years ago, I decided to just put ToddtheGatr, and that's been my gamer tag ever since. So, yep.
What came with the spelling with that? And
because
now that you say guitar, yeah. Like that's actually, if you read it like that,
people thought it was an acronym. They thought it was guitar. Some kind of abbreviation for something. Yeah, no, it was just a play on words. It was just Gator. GATOR. Try looking up GATOR with any kind of spelling in front of it or behind it. It's all taken. There's a lot of Gator fans out there, man. And I just decided, GATR. I like it. It's kind of works.
So it's coming from your college football team, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was born in.
Gators.
Yeah, my dad was going to school at University of Florida when I was born, so I'm a true Gator. Yep. And I went to school there. I went to community college and then went and transferred to University of Florida to be I was going to be a CPA. Went to the Fisher School of Accounting. Got accepted into that school and then found out really quick I do not want to be an accountant. So I said, what can I know I want to have my own business. What degree do I need to get? So I ended up getting my marketing degree, which I don't know, to be honest with you. If I tell kids today, get into a trade, make some money. people don't want to hear me talk about don't go to college, but these days the trades are where it's at, man. College degree doesn't guarantee you a good living. It just doesn't. So
No.
get into the trades are booming right now because everybody needs someone to fix something on their house or their yard or their car or whatever. Those are always going to be needed. Those careers are always going to be needed, and they pay good. They pay really good.
Yeah, and the great thing that you have with that too is you learn a valuable skill that you, if you have an entrepreneurial type spirit, start your own business just like you did, right?
My dad, he's always been self-employed. Actually, when I was a little kid, my dad actually sold mobile homes for a living. I actually lived on a mobile home lot and played as a kid. I didn't have friends to play with. I played on the blacktop, and I would just make up games to play by myself around the trailer lot. But eventually, my dad got his did his apprenticeship and became a what they call a building contractor. It's not a full general contractor. It's kind of like a sub form of it where people can sub you out for stuff. And then eventually my dad ended up getting his general contracting license anyway. He could build a skyscraper if he wants to. He's got the knowledge to do it. But yeah, I've always grown up around my mom and dad being self-employed, and I just drank the Kool-Aid. So I've been through so many crappy retail jobs. I worked for my uncle for 3 years, which was a living hell. And I'm so happy I took the dive and decided to create my own business. I make my own rules. I make my own hours. Got a couple guys that get some work done for me too to boot. And it just works out really good. It's just a nice, simple living, nothing fancy. And yeah, basically heads to it. Yep.
So, Gator, what is your preferred class, subclass, and playlist to play in Destiny?
I think everybody knows that answer.
I can answer
Yeah.
that.
I'm a void lock man.
I can answer that too.
I'm a void lock.
I know what it is.
If I'm playing Crucible, I am going to be blinking over your head when you run at me with a shotgun, and I'm going to turn around and blow you up with a sidearm. That's what I do, man. And now the prismatic subclasses come out. I'm having so much fun. I've got solar buddies. I've got arc buddies. I still got my blink. I've got my Nova Bomb. Man, I'm having so much fun with that prismatic subclass now. But I don't have all of the fragments open yet. Used to be you could just go buy the fragments at Ikora, but no, you got to go around the Paleheart and find all these chests. And I guess that's the time when I decided to take a little bit of a break after Final Shape. I haven't gotten all my fragments yet, so that's one thing I've really got to get done. And I just ran, shout out to Running Red Line. He just ran me through Dual Destiny with my Hunter last night, or Thursday night, I should say. And I finally got that done. And remember, you can go to Zur this week, and for 41 strange coins, you can, if you've run the Dual Destiny, you can get a random roll of the exotic class item. I already got 2 of them. So, yeah. I haven't got the one that Kingsley talked about, but I've got 8 of them, and I don't have the one I want yet, and they just nerfed Ozymancy, so that's not as strong as it used to be. But I tell you what, I'm not even using my exotic class items right now. I'm having so much fun just using my Getaway Artist gauntlets and just creating those arc buddies. Those things really help you in the Crucible. Just an extra layer of gun power. Especially when you're playing trials and stuff. And I throw down a stasis turret where I can freeze people as they try to come at me. So I love it. I'm loving the new prismatic.
Yeah.
But I've not been very lucky with with my class item rolls. I can tell you what some of them I got here. I got let's see. I've got one with Spirit of Filaments, Spirit of Harmony. I've got one with Spirit of Necrotic, Spirit of Vesper. Spirit of Filaments, Spirit of Vesper again. I'm going to need to get rid of that one. Assassin, I just got this today from Zur. Spirit of the Assassin and Spirit of the Swarm. Ozymancy and Harmony, I've got that one. That one I've been using for a little bit. And then finally I've got the Spirit of the Stag and Spirit of the Vesper. I don't know what it is about Vesper, man. I really don't want that roll, but that's why I'm playing Trials. I want to get that heavy burst pulse rifle from Trials and try to get more strange coins so I can get some more rolls this weekend.
I think that pulse is a stasis. A strand pulse.
It's strand, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I ever since I got that exotic that I think Mercules created, the Revision Zero, I have 2 of them. I have 2 separate rolls that I've crafted and played all the missions I had to get all that stuff unlocked, and I've got 2 really good Revision Zeros I just love. And it's very similar to a gun I used in Battlefield that shot 2 bullets. It was a Russian-made rifle, and
Yeah.
I think it was I want to say it was an AN92 or an AN90. I don't think it's an AN90. That's too closely related to a P90, but I think an AN94 or an AN92, I think, in Battlefield 4. And man, I didn't set that thing down. I love that rifle so much. So this kind of gives me some member berries a little bit, you could say. So yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Now, here's the other big question.
Uh-oh.
If you had to choose one character in the Destiny verse to party with, who would it be?
That's a no-brainer for me. That's Ikora. I think me and Ikora could sit down at the bar and do shots. That's one tough lady, and she's she's the head of the Warlocks. So yeah, I think it'd be Ikora. She wouldn't put up with much of my crap, but we'd probably have a good time.
Oh yeah, I bet it would be a good time.
Yeah, I know everyone says Drifter, right?
No, not really. It's mostly it's Cade, but
of course,
like Raider, he likes Shax, and we actually had Ikora. Some say Ikora. Well, Fudd, he said Marasov.
Oh, that's a good answer. That is a good answer, Fudd. Marasov is hot. She's a hottie. I agree.
that's why he said.
Marasov's got it going on. She does. I agree. Yeah. So that's who I'd party with, is Ikora.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Well, is it time, Raider?
It's time. But which one of us is gonna do it, bro? None of us can do it as good as Sweaty.
Time for what?
I think it's time for you. Nah?
You think I need a? I'll give it a go.
Give it a go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice shirt, by the way. Is that DPS?
I thought that looked familiar. Nice.
That's the boys. That's the boys.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
All right, everybody. I'm not gonna do this as good justice as Sweaty does, but ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Wheel of Misfortune.
Crap. All right.
Bam.
Shoot. Forgot about this
All
one.
right. It might be replaced.
Every item on the wheel is a single item stored in your vault,
Okay.
but restricted to weapons. Once we spin the wheel, whichever weapon it lands on gets instantly deleted from your vault, which you are able to protect one of the most precious guns to you. Like, you have that Titan bubble on top of that freaking Warlock well radiance. So we will roll a 3-sided dice.
Okay.
And 1 would be your kinetic slot, 2 would be your energy, 3 would be your heavy.
Okay.
So you will need dim for this.
Yeah, I've got it open.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I'll do the random number generator.
Okay, you got one.
I got it up. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just keep clicking until you guys say stop. Okay, so just let me know when to stop.
Okay. Let's see here. Do you know how to randomize your weapon loadout?
Yeah, I just did it.
Okay.
This is an OG veteran. What? Of course.
I had no clue when I was first here what this game was about, but I think I've learned now.
All right. Let's see.
Tell me when
Mine
to stop.
is stop.
When? Right now?
Yep.
All right. 3. So it's gonna be your power weapon. So
Okay, power.
randomize your loadouts if you haven't already,
I did.
and then go ahead and check out what your power weapon is. And Gator, let's start with you. What is your power weapon?
What
I've
weapon
got.
are you gonna say first?
What if it's an exotic?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's exotic reroll.
Reroll.
But before
Okay,
we
hold
get
on.
to that, which we're like me and
It's
Cody's
okay.
already fucking up. I'm sorry, Sweaty. I love you. I'm sorry.
Randomize.
This is your segment.
Great random.
What weapon would you protect the most? Like, what is your most valuable possession you feel that's not an exotic or not crafted, right?
In a
Not something
power?
you can just like pull back. No, just in general, honestly. I mean, that's usually we're supposed to ask this first, and then we do the yeah. Like I said,
Okay.
we're butchering the segment.
Oh my
bad.
God.
My
Okay.
bad. We'll make up for it in our singing episode. I think probably not.
Let's see.
Yes,
Great random.
Yes.
Probably gonna be my. Oh, I know what it is. It's gonna be my fully crafted Peace of Mind, with it has it's got perpetual motion enhanced, and it has enhanced elemental capacitor. This thing's a dart.
Ooh.
So that one I will be
I've gotten
saving.
killed from that before.
I love this. I was using this in trials today. I love this rifle. It's a good mid-range rifle, and it just rapid fires aren't even very strong right now compared to your slower firing pulses, but I still like using it.
I hate pulses.
Sorry for you.
So it is power weapon. Like that's now
Power
this
weapon.
segment would go. So power weapon.
Power weapon.
And
Okay, I randomized.
If you did get an exotic reroll.
No, I rerolled. It is the Archon's Thunder. It has oh man, auto loading holster, and an elemental capacitor. It's a solar machine gun from Iron Banner. 100 recoil.
Ooh.
On a machine gun too. That's nice.
Yes.
All right. Marking for deletion. Dang it.
What about you, Coderson? What you got?
Well, let's see. I got the Cold Comfort. It's got a Velocity Masterwork. Let's see here. Explosive Light and Impulse Amplifier. And Alloy Casting and Black Powder. Confined Launch and Hard Launch. And it is marked for deletion.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't too bad.
Got lucky.
Mine's not too bad either, but like this is the only one I have here, and we can't get this weapon anymore, so it's kind of like maybe I'm gonna mark it for deletion, but I might throw a pattern progress just in case I can craft this later. I'm at 3 of 5 for this one, but this is the Bump in the Night rocket launcher. This is the one from Season of the Haunted, right? When we were back on the what was it, the Leviathan, I think it was. Yeah. Back on the Leviathan and doing our thing over there. Grinded the shit out of that season. This has got chain reaction, demolitionist. It's also got impact casing and hard launch. Pretty nice with a reload masterwork, which is not bad for rocket launcher. But that is marked for deletion.
Man.
I haven't touched it.
That thing has good blast radius, I think, too.
It does, man.
Oof, that's gonna sting.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't really use too many rocket launchers anyway, so
yeah, me neither.
Not too mad about it. I mean, at the end of the day, you still got Gallahorn, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Been a while since I've used Gallahorn even.
All right, Gator. That was a Wheel of Misfortune, but the show is not over, sir. You have one more segment, and this is Sweaty's experimental segment that we were calling something very, very similar, but we kind of changed the name a little bit. Still work in progress of the name, so for you guys listening here, if you have a better name for this, let us know. But right now, we're going to call it the Gaming Gauntlet, and this is a test to some of the weapons that you know that are in gaming in general, right? So it's history in gaming. So in this segment, we ask the contestant the question, do you know video games, right? And most of us, we all play video games. We've played it for a long time, obviously. So we get to learn that there's weapons in video games. That's probably one of the most common thing that you see amongst all video games. There's always some sort of weapon to deal damage with, right?
Yeah.
So go briefly over the rules real quick. I'm going to be asking you, or I'm not even be asking you a question. I'm going to just tell you a weapon, and all I need to know is what game is that from. Okay. There's going to be 50 of these weapons that I'm going to ask you.
Dang.
And it will be in order as far as chronologically when the game came out. So we're going to be starting back in the 1980s. I will ask you 10 weapons from the 1980s. Okay? And then we'll move to the 90s for another 10, the 2000s, then the 2010s, and the 2020s. So that's how it's going to roll. We have Coderson. He is going to be the timekeeper. So make sure you get your stopwatch ready, bro. And you're also
I
going to
got
be...
it on right now.
How many did Fudd get right? You remember?
27.
27, but he had 26 actually.
Man.
But the thing is, there's another stipulation to this. There's one more little thing to this game here. Depending on how long you take, because I'm not gonna rush you. You know, I'm gonna wait for your answer unless you say skip, and then I'll get to the next weapon. But depending on how long you take in minutes, we're gonna deduct that to your correct answers.
Wait a minute now. Hold on. I remember Fudd last week was like elaborating on, well, that gun is from the meta game. I'm like, what the heck? I remember him trying.
No, that's
hey,
perfect.
you know how Fudd is, though.
I know. I love him. I love him.
For example, no, Fudd's no expectation, and I know he was in your stream. I think he might still be there. Fudd.
26. It's gonna be tough.
So he had 26 correct answers, but he took 19 minutes. So his final score was 7.
Oh.
Once the math is calculated.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'll try my best. I don't remember shit. We'll see. We'll see.
Some things.
Okay.
But like I said, if you don't know what it is and you want to skip, we can skip. But there's only 50 of these. This is the gaming gauntlet.
Okay.
Coderson, are you ready with time? And you're also keeping tally, correct?
Pen right here.
Hell yeah. All right.
80s. That was in the 80s.
Mr. Gator, sir, are you ready?
I guess so.
All right. It's on you, Coderson. Let us know when to start, when you start your timer. And I will read the first weapon.
And
1980s.
go.
1980s laser cannon.
Oh, jeez, man. Contra.
Wrong. Power pellets.
Power pellets. Skip. I can't remember the 80s.
Hammer. 1981.
Hammer. God, I don't know that. I'm gonna make it up on the back end. Skip.
Okay, that was Donkey Kong. I'll tell you the correct answer after.
Oh, come on. That's
Double
not a gun.
Ship, 1981.
Say it again.
It's a weapon. Double ship, 1981.
Double ship. Oh man, double ship.
From the Atari 2600.
Double ship. I'll just say combat. 2600.
Galaga.
Oh, that's right.
Master Sword, 1986.
Master Sword. Heroes of Might and Magic.
Metroid.
I didn't play
Spread
them.
Gun, 1987.
That was Legend of Zelda.
That's Nintendo. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, see, I'm already cross-eyed. All right, Ice Beam, 1986.
Ice Beam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's oh man, it's a fighting game. Not Tekken, but the other one. Oh crap. I can't waste time. Pass.
That's Metroid. That's where
see, I didn't play Metroid.
Skip the line.
I never played Metroid.
Spread Gun, 1987.
That sounds like Contra.
Correct. There we go.
Yep.
Contra is the correct answer. A Double Dragon Punch, 1987.
Double Dragon. Street Fighter. Street Fighter. Sorry.
Oh no, I mean you
Double
said it.
Dragon.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
But you skipped one.
Vampire Killer, 1987.
87. Vampire Killer. Yeah, probably didn't play this game. Pass.
Castlevania.
Oh, yeah.
Thunderbolt, 1988.
Thunderbolt. Oh,
on the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I'd say I didn't play Sega. Pass.
Altered Beast. Now we're moving to the 1990s.
I played Altered Beast in the arcade. Okay.
1990s. Here we go. BFG 9000 on PC.
Sounds like Duke Nukem.
Close. It was Doom.
A lot of Doom guns.
Megaton Hammer 1998.
Megaton Hammer, 1998.
Nintendo 64, legend of a game.
64 I never played. I went to PS1. I don't know. Shoot.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I didn't play it.
Golden Gun 1997. Classic right here.
Is that GoldenEye?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
GoldenEye 007, Nintendo 64. Next up, we got Ultima Weapon 1997 on PlayStation.
Ultima Weapon, 1997, PlayStation. Ultima Weapon. Oh, man. I don't know.
This is Final Fantasy 7.
I see. I didn't play Final Fantasy. Wait till we get to Destiny guns. I can name them all. Or Call of Duty guns. Fobar?
Crowbar 1998. on the PC.
Fobar, 1998 on the PC. Fobar. That
Crowbar. Like a crowbar.
Oh, Crowbar. Is that zombies?
This is Half-Life.
See, dude, I didn't play those games. I took a big break in the 90s.
Rocket Launcher, which is very generic. 1996 on the PC.
1996. On the PC, it was a PC game. So I didn't play PC games in the 90s. Wow. Fudd, looks like you're going to be holding this title for a while, bud. I'm going to pass on that one. Rocket Launcher, I mean,
Quake.
come on. Quake? Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it. I should have known that.
SOCOM Pistol, 1998 on the PlayStation. SOCOM Pistol.
Wouldn't that be the SOCOM game? Isn't that kind of give a given?
No,
No, go ahead.
it could have been. I mean, Metal Gear Solid is the correct answer.
How did I miss that one?
However, could have been. Samurai Edge, 1998 on the PlayStation.
Samurai Edge. Was that Dynasty Wars?
Resident Evil 2.
Damn, man.
Nuclear Missile, 1998.
Duke
PC.
Nukem.
StarCraft.
Didn't play it.
Crimson Sword, 1997 PlayStation.
Crimson Sword.
Oh, that was a good game, too.
Damn, Crimson Sword. That sounds familiar, too. What year?
1997.
97. Dude, if it wasn't Call of Duty or Battlefield or Destiny, I'm probably not going to get these. I'm sorry. What was that?
That was Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is a great game.
Didn't play Castlevania.
All right, now moving into the 2000s.
Thank you.
We have Energy Sword in 2001.
Energy
Xbox.
Sword. What platform?
Xbox.
Oh, jeez. That's Halo.
There we go.
Yeah,
Halo Combat
yep.
Evolved.
You're starting to get into my tier time now.
M4 Carbine, 2001.
That could be
2.
a lot of games. M4.
It could be.
I mean, it could be Call of Duty. It could be Battlefield. Both of those. Or it could be Medal of
I
Honor.
think that's acceptable.
Okay.
I think it's acceptable. On the list, it's Grand Theft Auto 3. I think we definitely give
What?
the point for that.
Okay.
We're giving you the point for that. Yeah, it's in a
It's
lot
too
of
generic.
games.
All right, we got Gravity Gun 2004 PC.
That's my son played this game. Where you make the portal. It's Portal, right?
Unfortunately, it's Half-Life 2 is the correct answer.
Didn't play it.
We got Rivet Gun 2007 on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360.
Rivet Gun? Jeez, this doesn't sound like a shooter. Major fail, man. Damn. Rivet Gun. I had no clue.
This is BioShock.
See, I'm not gonna sit here and just indulge and give you some story and make something up like Fudd did last week. Where's the Destiny guns? We get to 2014
Ball
yet?
and Chain.
What?
Ball and Chain 2006 on the GameCube/Wii.
Dude, I never play those. I never played the GameCube. I played the Wii, but it wasn't any kind of a pass.
You probably just played bowling. I
Yeah,
understand.
bowling and
That
tennis.
was Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I didn't even know that was a game.
Played bowling.
Jeez. Bowling and tennis. Was it?
Hell yeah. All right, we got the AC-130 gunship 2007 on PC, PlayStation
That's Call of
3,
Duty.
and Xbox 360.
That's Call of Duty.
There it is. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
I gotta have a comeback now. Let's go.
All right, we got the AK-47, which is pretty generic as well. 2009.
Call of Duty.
PlayStation 3.
I mean,
Give him that for sure, because that was
that's an all the shooters.
Yeah, what's what he had here was Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, Infinity Pistol 2009 on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. It is Borderlands.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Plasma Cutter 2008 PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360.
2008 Plasma Cutter is shit. Plasma Cutter. Man, I'm losing it. How do I not know that? 2008?
I would be the lowest scoring person on this game anyways.
I'm going to be the lowest score on this. Don't worry.
Oh, I wouldn't get any of these.
Plasma Cutter. I'm just going to guess and say Portal.
It was Dead Space.
Dead Space. I should know that one.
Now, for the final one of the 2000s, we have Augur 2006 PlayStation 3.
I should have games pulled up right now where I can just look at the games. Augur.
Researching.
Augur. I forget. I didn't know this was coming up tonight. Augur. Damn, I should know this weapon probably. I don't know. I'm waiting to get him to the higher ones.
Resistance, Fall of Man.
See, I should know that because I played that game. I love that game. I played the hell out of Resistance too.
Next 10 weapons are from the 2010s.
Okay.
Dragonborn Shouts 2011 on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360.
Sounds like Dragon Age.
It is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Didn't play it far enough to use that.
Is Grog Nozzle 2012 PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
Grog Nozzle. Damn, man. Sweaty, why are you doing this to me, man? Grog Nozzle? Everyone's shouting at the screen right now. Grog Nozzle.
Not this guy.
That's probably Call of Duty Zombies. That's not like a zombie gun.
It's Borderlands 2.
What?
Next up, we got Flamethrower, which is pretty generic as well. 2012, PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360.
Flamethrower. I mean, my God, you could use that on anything. I'll say you used it in Zombies too. Zombies. Call of Duty
I'm
Zombies.
Give him a point. It's very plain.
Absolutely. Let's see if you get this next one. This is a Galahorn, 2014,
Yeah, we got
PlayStation
that.
3,
Destiny.
PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and yeah.
I'm trying to speed up so I can get some right ones here.
Next up, we got Pulse Rifle. This is 2016, PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
I mean, name a game. I mean, that's Destiny. You got Pulse Rifles in Battlefield. You got Call of Duty.
It's a type of weapon. This is the name of a weapon.
It's called Pulse Rifle? Yeah. That sounds like Fortnite or
Yeah.
something generic.
This is Overwatch.
I played a little bit of
Soldier 76
Yeah.
default weapon.
Shoot.
Next up, we got Savage Lean's Weapons, 2017, Nintendo Switch, and the Wii U.
Savage Leans.
Or Lines? Line A?
Savage Lines?
LYNE, if that helps.
Oh, man. I've damn, Sweaty. It's a tough game, man. I have no clue. Savage Line.
This is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's why I didn't play it.
Roast Spear, 2017, PlayStation 4.
Roast Spear.
Rost Spear? I'm not sure.
I thought-
ROST.
I thought we were talking guns. Spear. Raw Spear. Horizon Dawn? Horizon Zero?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Good shit. Hell yeah. The AUG, or also known as AUG A3, 2017. This is
It
on
was
PC,
in
PlayStation
3
4,
games.
and
It was a
Xbox
Medal.
One.
It was in Medal of Honor. It was in Battlefield and in Call of Duty. The AUG's been in all 3 of those games.
AUG's been in a lot. I would give him that as well. He
Yeah.
was looking specifically for PUBG.
Never played it.
Next up, we got the R99 SMG 2019, PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
R99 SMG. R99.
Yes.
That sounds like Call of Duty gun. R99.
No, unfortunately, it's not. No, this is Apex Legends.
I played a little bit of it.
And the last one for this part of it, we got Dragon Slayer 2019, PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Dragon Slayer?
Dragon Slayer.
Jeez, man.
I don't think I've ever heard of this game before.
I've heard of it. I ain't never played it, though.
Dragon Slayer. Dragon's Dogma.
This is Sekiro.
Oh.
Yeah, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Moving on to the final 10 here, we got the 2020s. We got Mandalorian Arms 3516. This is 2020, PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series.
You say
XS.
Mandalorian Arms?
Malorian Arms, I'm sorry. Malorian Arms.
Malorian Arms? It sounds
Yeah.
like a Star Wars Battlefront type weapon.
It is Cyberpunk 2077.
Didn't play it.
El Diablo 2020, PlayStation 4.
El Diablo. 2024? Dude, all I've been doing is playing Destiny.
No, El
2020.
Diablo 2020
Oh,
on PlayStation
2020.
4.
El Diablo. That could be a Call of Duty weapon too.
It is The Last of Us Part 2.
I should know that
Gravity
one.
Hammer. Gravity Hammer 2021 on PC, Xbox One, and the Series X and S.
Gravity Hammer.
Hammer.
That's the horde. That one game has a horde mode. That over-the-shoulder shooter. I'm not an Xbox gamer.
This
I know.
one I would know.
I know. I think I know. I know it's an Xbox exclusive game.
It's an ex-Bungie game.
What? Halo?
Huh?
It's a Halo weapon?
Infinite is the correct answer.
Halo Infinite? Never played it.
Yes,
Never played it.
Yes, sir.
I watched someone play it.
You got it right.
Rivers of Blood 2022, PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S.
What was the weapon again?
Rivers of Blood.
Jesus. Ooh. Let's go with Rivers of Blood. That sounds like it's going to be a horror game. Shit, I had no clue.
Elden Ring.
Oh, I played some of it. I didn't play all of it, though. Probably didn't get that weapon.
Magic Wand. Ancient Magic Wand 2023, PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and the Series X and S.
This is the Harry Potter game, right?
That is correct. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Unstoppable 2023 on PC, Xbox Series X and S.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Xbox only and PC. Yeah, you got me already because I don't play any of their games.
This is Starfield.
I didn't play enough of it to get that weapon. I might have
Chicago Typewriter. Chicago Typewriter 2023, PC, PlayStation 4, 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
The typewriter?
Yeah, Chicago Typewriter.
What the fuck? Jeez, man.
I didn't make these, bro. You know what I mean?
I thought we were talking about guns. Jeez.
Weapons.
Jeez, I thought we were gonna have a bunch of Destiny guns. Typewriter. You guess you could use it as a weapon, right? That sounds like a zombie. Something using zombies.
I can see that. Definitely makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I mean, there is a couple.
You're in the right
some zombie
direction,
games.
I think.
There is some zombie
Dead
games
by
out there.
Dawn, or Dead by Daylight, maybe.
No, it is Resident Evil 4 remake.
See, no, I did play
We
Resident
tried,
Evil.
Gator.
I know you tried. I did play Resident Evil, but I don't pay attention to the weapons in those.
3 more weapons for the gauntlet. We got Phoenix Blade 2023 on the PlayStation 5.
Jesus Christ.
Phoenix Blade.
He didn't pick any Destiny weapons, did he? Phoenix Blade.
Owl.
Jesus,
Owl knows
man. Phoenix
What an
Blade.
asshole, huh?
God almighty. Phoenix Blade. Is it on? You say it was on PSN?
Yes. PlayStation 5.
I mean, they have like 18 of these games.
It's got to be a Final Fantasy game.
Final Fantasy 16. Aspect of Demeter. This is to be announced. Okay, so wait, this is not even out yet? PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. Damn.
Demeter. Yeah,
That's why he's not here, bro.
Sweaty's,
That's why he's not here.
Yeah, Sweaty stacked this against me.
He's trolling you right
Damn,
now.
man, I am getting trolled.
I think I'm just gonna give him to him just
Aspect of
for
Demeter.
Game's not even out.
I'm gonna see if I can guess what it is. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Aspect of Demeter. I'm gonna say
The great god of the underworld.
Diablo.
No. Hades 2.
Hades.
2.
I'd play. I know my son plays that game, but I don't play it.
And
Not
for the final question
one
of
Destiny
the
weapon.
You had Gallahorn.
Really? Everybody and their mother knows the Gallahorn.
All right, the final question of the gauntlet. We got Sword of Zariel, and this is 2023 PC and PlayStation 5.
Zoriel.
This is a pretty big game when it came out. I'll be honest. It's a well-known title.
Has to do with Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, Baldur's Gate 3.
Boom! There we go.
Okay.
Bam.
It's in my library. I
Done.
haven't played it yet.
19 minutes and 24 seconds, and he got 15 right, and that means none taken away because it was not over 20 minutes.
So I beat Fudd? Hell yeah! Let's go.
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought you said Fudd got 7.
He had 26 correct answers and got 19 minutes time.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What was the total correct? You said 15? I'm putting in my tracker right now.
Yeah.
15. That brings you to a... Oh, wait.
Oh, my God.
I thought every minute, like, okay, so...
I got a negative number? That's okay. I got a negative number. That's fine.
I'm gonna solidify the rules with Sweaty. I think, yeah.
I'll take one.
Anyways.
I'll take one.
There you go. You're the second one ever to run through the gauntlet.
I'm in second place.
It's a brand new segment.
I'm the first loser, guys.
We are thinking
Fud's trying to help. Fud's putting answers in my chat. He's trying to help.
Oh, he said, "Get wrecked."
Dude, I just played Destiny. You guys think I say that? It's all I play is Destiny. I'm trying to tell you guys this. I didn't hear. I mean, come on, man. I heard Merciless last week, and Fudd didn't get that right. It's an exotic fusion rifle.
I know.
Come on, man.
I was already drunk, bro. I barely remember that podcast, to be honest.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I need to get more drunk. Jeez Louise, man.
Well, that's the gaming gauntlet.
Yeah.
I kind of like this, and I think we'll
It's
probably adapt it and change it a little bit here and there. Maybe it won't be weapons next time. Maybe it'll be just some random trivia. Maybe it'll be some Pokemon. Maybe it'll be whatever. You know, sky's the limit.
I'm trying to remember you guys were talking about 80s weapons. I'm like, man, I was in high school in the 80s. I'm trying to think. I think I was into girls and rock music back then. I don't even remember.
Yeah, he had the Trans Am pulling up to the high school.
Dude, I was pulling up in a Camaro at high school. I didn't give a crap about video games back then. I played them. I probably played them at night.
I
but
can picture.
You
got my mullet.
My
mullet going. Yep.
501 Levi's. He had a white tee.
Wait till you guys see the raid race that me and Fudd are doing. We got some plans.
And you can he has Billy Squire playing on the radio, and he's standing outside.
Billy Idol? I mean, come on, man.
I said, not Billy Idol, freaking Billy Squire.
Oh, I know. I listen to Squire. I listen a ton of Squire.
Who's Squire? I've never heard of Squire.
Billy Squire?
That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
Song Stroke Me? The Stroke?
The Stroke. Yes.
I don't know, bro.
Oh, my God.
Maybe it's a Marine song or something.
Well, let's get past that segment, shall we? Let's move on to some other talk. Let's try not to dwell on that one. Oh, my God.
Let's take a quick break, and then we're going to jump into our show topic, talking about Destiny's Destiny. And just a couple little questions, a little bit of a chat, and then we'll jump into Single Berries, to where I haven't even picked a song. I don't think Coderson's picked a song.
I picked my song.
I know that Gator, I don't think, has picked a song yet, but we will sing to you, beautiful folks, soon enough, and then we'll get into questions, announcements, and call it a show. So,
sounds good,
gentlemen. Shall we take a
and then
quick
scrims?
Yeah, I need a mandatory bathroom break.
Scrims for sure. Let's do it.
All right.
Break time.
Be right back, Chad. Be right back.
Yep.
dim. Let's get rid of that. Got my tracker. You're in the books. The second
Jeez.
person to do this.
That was a massacre. Oh my God. Hey, Fudd, I got to give you props, buddy, for at least elaborating on the weapons before you threw your guess out there. It was crickets over here, man. Crickets. Oh, man. That was rough. That was rough.
So, how's Power World treating you, by the way, Gator? You liking it?
What's Power World? Is that a new song or something? A new rock band?
Huh. Yeah, I'm going to be singing Power World for the Singing Mary segment.
Oh, you are? Okay.
No.
I don't know. My song is might be before your time. I don't know if you guys will know this song. I bet you a lot of people in chat will know it. It's one of my. I'll give you a clue. It's from one of my favorite groups of all time. Since I was forced to pick a song tonight.
The Carpenters.
Bro, that's my parents. That's my parents' era. I'm not 70. Man, I need a beer after that segment. Jeez. Good luck, future guests. My speed run's either or question, so I mean, you could take a guess or just say something. Those are rough.
Bro, I can't wait to. When I'm on your show next, can I hit the speed run?
Oh yeah, we can do speed run for you. I'll make one just for you.
Like
I'll make a special one just for you.
Oh, shit, that's kind of
payback's a bitch.
Sweaty made this, bro. Blame him.
Yeah, but you're here by association.
Damn. All right, let me answer this wife's call real quick, and then we'll get started.
Sure, man. I hear you, Fudd. I hear you, Fudd.
I thought you did pretty good, bud.
Oh man, I don't swords and
I was
spears.
trying to help you, man.
I know. I appreciate that. I appreciate the hints because no, dude, I don't even remember the names of spears and swords, and barely even bows. You know. Give me a carbine or something, and we're rocking. You know. I mean, I was gonna tell Sweaty. I said if it's not Battlefield, Call of Duty, or Destiny, maybe a little bit of Apex Legends, I'm not gonna know any of these weapons. Just because my memory is crap. Oh man.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
The wife call.
Yeah. Just checking in.
Making sure you haven't burned the house down yet.
Bro,
Did you feed the dogs?
Funny story. Last time my wife went was 2 years ago to visit her mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually me and my son. We ended up going to Florida. The day before we went to Florida, I had bought some protein bars from Costco. There were some Kirkland protein bars, and I was sitting there. I was starting up dinner. We got home late because we dropped off the wife to the airport in Vegas, which is about 2.5 to 3 hours drive. And we got home, and my son was like, "Oh, Dad, I want to try these." I was like, "I guess I'm cooking dinner right now." And he tried them, and he's allergic to peanuts. Apparently, it had cashews and peanut butter in them, but it was cookies and cream was the actual flavoring.
Yeah.
So I was tired. I wasn't even thinking about it, and he had it. Allergic reaction. We spent all night in the ER. He had to get EpiPen and all that kind of stuff.
Jeez.
And that was the last time that the wife had left the house. And so I just told my son, I was like, "You're not eating nothing crazy, okay? Don't try nothing new. Just eat what you know."
I can see it now. Use the labeled bags that I put in the pantry for you, okay? They got your name on them. That's what you feed our son.
He's allergic to nuts. But yeah, I was man. Oh my God. And the first thing he bought after we dropped her off at the airport, we went to Terrible's, which is a gas station out there, was some protein. And I was already like, "Ah, shit, let me see that. Let me read the ingredients," kind of thing. He's 18, and I know he's an adult, but I was still snatch it out of his hands. Like, no, not this time. You still lived under my roof, and mom is gone. I'm not getting in trouble for this shit, So I read it, and it was clean. It was good. It was some UFC protein popcorn or something like that.
Oof.
But, yeah. All right, my bad. So we'll do an audio break, and then Coderson, do you want to bring us into the topic?
Yes. Hold on. Let me
Get
get all.
ready. Get ready.
Get ready.
Get
here.
hype. Get hype.
Hold on. It's better. Had to take a magic buff.
Actually, you don't have to do audio break. I will just sit there and put a note. Gator, did you know this? I found this out probably about maybe a month or two ago. You can do /note with Greg and Gark, and it will actually, when you get the README file, it'll give you the timestamp of whatever note you put in there. So I can just put edit.
Nice.
And I just push it in there, and now it's edited note. So
I don't even use bots. I use two.
You don't?
No, I use OBS to record my audio and video sometimes if it's like something for the patrons, and then I use my Rodecaster Pro to record a hardware. I have a hardware and a software file.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're a professional. That's why, and we're a bunch of amateurs.
No. Everybody uses the bots, man. The bots are good.
Because you're a professional, we're a bunch of amateurs.
I just never used the bots. I just never used them. I never used them.
Yeah.
I remember the early days when the bots came out and they would just drop in the middle of the show.
I heard that they used to be problematic.
Yeah, I use OBS and I record another input to my Rodecaster Pro, and usually I use the Rodecaster Pro because it's a cleaner file. It's not it's not a huge file because sometimes I'll record video, but I use a hardware and a software. I have two backups, so yeah, I've been doing it that way for a while now. Yeah,
we gotta step up our game, boys.
I haven't even yet learned how to. I haven't even learned how to do any of that stuff yet.
Well, have you ever heard of a hosting program called Riverside?
Yes.
Yeah, Riverside is just bots. That's all it is. What it does is it records at your local. It records a separate file from your actual mic, and then it puts them into a program where you just line them up and just throw them on. But I go through and all my recording files are 2-track. What's coming into my headphones and what I'm saying out. And the hardest part is keeping the levels good. That's the hardest part of recording live, is getting the levels equal. But there's all kinds of stuff you can use in Audacity to even all that out. But a lot of compression and stuff. So yeah. Yep.
I do like the bots because I can sit there and import them into Audacity, and it's a separate track for every user. Like that's the one thing I do like, because sometimes we have guests on that are very low or maybe not have the best mic, so they're very low, and so I can amplify them. That I can compress everything.
How easy is it to line up the tracks?
Oh, super
real easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll sit there, and the first thing that I do is I pull in all the tracks, and they're already lined up when I pull them in. But they're separate tracks, and then I'll sit there and I'll do the audio edit. So I'll amplify who needs to be amplified, like make sure everybody is amplified to the optimal level, and then I'll compress everybody, and then I'll export it as a track, as one track, and then I bring it back in and I do edits.
Nice.
I mean, and then I know that there was like a cough or something serious.
Yeah.
I can sit there and silence that part of that track.
Yeah, you can even add your music in and your breaks and stuff too. Yeah, it's nice.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
I like it.
Go ahead. Audio break, and then when you're ready, Coderson.
All right. What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the Blueberry Lounge podcast. We're going to jump into our show topic, Destiny's Destiny. And our first question for our show topic is, what could Bungie do to revitalize Destiny 2? Well, Gator, you're the guest, so let's hear your hot take on this.
Man, the last couple shows between Kingsley Mack I've spoken to about it, and I think I'm trying to remember who I spoke to before that. We've been going back and forth on this because a lot of people tend to think that because Final Shape is here and gone, that's kind of the end period on the end of the sentence, right? That's the end of Destiny. But I think if Sony's smart here, they could, my theory, if they're not going to do a Destiny 3, which they've said they're not going to have a Destiny 3, at least not in the short term, is Frontiers. and everyone's been speculating, what is this Frontiers, you know? I think what they should do, if they want to do something that's maybe easier to update in the future, because they did mention that the two things they wanted to do with the future of Destiny 2 is, one, improve the onboarding experience for new players, and number two was to not have quite as big of an expansion and do a lot of updates for free. So this reminds me of another game that I mentioned a couple shows ago, is No Man's Sky. The game's been out for 8 years now, but they continually put updates into the game and they push it through into the world. And now No Man's Sky is something that I actually am looking forward to playing. In fact, I've already downloaded it. So I think that's what Destiny 2 needs to do. I think everyone kind of thinks that, Frontiers, we're leaving the solar system that we know of and we're going to go to a whole new world. And I think they should follow kind of the Elden Ring model. Instead of having an expansion which is on rails, you play one storyline, and when you're done with the storyline, you've done all the go here, go here, go here. You do all the steps to the game. I mean, all the steps to finish the story. It's pretty much done. And you got elaborate cutscenes and stuff that costs a lot of money to make in production. Why couldn't they make my view of this is, we're flying the Dreadnought or whatever we decide to fly out of the solar system. Maybe we hit a black hole and it beams us to another entirely new universe. What if the ship we came out of the black hole on crashes or malfunctions and we have to get in an escape pod and jettison out to the nearest planet? And when we land on that planet, it's just like when you land on Elden Ring for the first time. Everything is cloudy. You don't know where anything is. And as you wander out and collect materials, and I like to collect my materials, and start exploring things, you encounter enemies all along the way, and I think they should be like on the same level as Elden Ring. I think they should be really hard to defeat. And I'm not saying make Destiny a Souls-like, but how about make it where we just don't walk over everything, and make it more of a discovery game, but with the other action MMO shooter elements to it. And you notice that Paleheart is a single player existence. When you fly into Paleheart, if you're not in a fire team, you're pretty much there by yourself. There's no one around, so no one's there to grief you or shoot at you when you're trying to get stuff done in the game. What if they did that with this new planet where you're on your own, and it becomes a one-person game where you're discovering all these new things in the game? And as you unlock and defeat certain bosses, as you open up more and more of the world, then you start able to increase your stats and stuff that you already carried into it and go from there. But there's been a lot of different deviations on that story. But I think on our last roundtable, I had soccer and technical, and I think Zombie Pops was there too. And we all discussed this part of it. But I think that's the way they should go. And what's nice about the open world, the true open world, is that Bungie doesn't have to come out with a whole new storyline. All they have to do is just update the map. All they have to do is add more bosses in and stuff as people open up the map more. And that's so much easier to do than to come out with a giant expansion, which they've already proven that time after time that less and less people are playing the expansions. So why not make it more of an open world, but have all the elements and all the gunplay that makes Destiny the greatest shooter ever, but make it more of a discovery game, and then put your bosses strategically along that open world, and then update stuff as you go. Just push it through like they do updates in the game every week. They do patches in the game to fix stuff. They could do the same thing every couple weeks or every month to update something and add something into the game that we'd never even see. That's how I think they should revitalize Destiny 2, if in fact they're not making a Destiny 3. What do you guys think of that?
Coderson, you're on mute.
Shit, my bad. My question to you, Gator, is I get what you're saying and everything, but what about, how do you think they would do like raids or dungeons? Just create them randomly and just like, here you guys go.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Well, if you think about playing Elden Ring, they kind of already have those built in. Granted, they're much simpler, but you go down into a little cave into any part of the world in Elden Ring, and you have to face a boss at the end, right? Just like a Lost Sector. I love Lost Sectors. Why not put those everywhere instead of having 5 of them on a map? How about we have them around every corner where we have to defeat bosses and stuff? That would satisfy that dungeon itch. But I think dungeons and raids, I think they would have to be exterior of the game, but don't make the raids and dungeons available until you've discovered the whole open world. And Kingsley was arguing this with me last week. He goes, well, it's still a finite amount of content. I'm like, well, yeah, everything is finite. He wanted to go more of the route of the random, what is it? The random, I'm trying to think of the word where AI is used to create new worlds randomly.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I can't think of the word.
No, AI generated or?
Yeah, where like the Dark Forest, where there was different iterations of the map when you went through it during the Halloween events and other events. The Infinite Forest, how there were different iterations of the map that could pop up depending on when you went through it.
Okay, yeah.
Randomly generated or something. I can't remember what his term was on it exactly. But he wanted to do something like that, and that way it's always something fresh and new. But that's the way Kingsley likes to play. His play styles, he wants to learn about new things and discover new things, where I'm more of a grinder. I want to collect materials to be able to craft these guns or increase this stat in my armor or whatever. I want to get in there and collect stuff to craft and make stuff better for me. So when I do approach that boss that's really hard to kill, that I'm fully equipped to do it. And I gave some examples of different bosses that I think would be badass. They're probably playing on games I've played in the past, but the thing about an open world is it's not so much of a drudge for the developer side. They can just keep adding stuff on to that map, to that open world. And then maybe in year 2, we go to a whole different planet. And that would be the continuation of Destiny 2, is discovering new planets. Once you discover the initial planet that we crash on, I mean, that is much easier to do than this big giant light and dark storyline, where they have to have all these cutscenes and pay for all this voice acting. And I think it's a way they can keep Destiny 2 going without having such a high maintenance or such a high lead time to make content for the future of Destiny 2. And then hopefully eventually they decide to make a Destiny 3. So yeah, that's the idea that came in my head.
I really like that. I really like that that idea that you have there. It in my mind, like when you were first explaining it, I was getting hyped about it. I was like, this would be really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sandbox, open world sandbox, and it obviously still an FPS. However, let's lean a little bit more into the RPG, the MMORPG element with the grinding. Like, because I'm with you. I like to grind for shit. Like, that's what keeps me engaged in games.
It's our hobby, right? It's our hobby.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm a grinder too.
What are we going to work on tonight, guys?
So for example, like I started jumping into GTA 5 a couple of years ago, right? I came in late to the game. My son wanted me to play. I played it. I was enjoying the hell out of that game, because I was grinding for everything.
Yep.
And I finally bought everything. After I bought everything, I was done with the game. I didn't play it anymore because I was bored. I was like, there's not another thing to grind for, So I totally get that. I would love that. I think it would be amazing. I think we definitely need to like sit there and take the Dreadnought into a new solar system of some sort, or a new area, a new space, and imagine that it does get wrecked down. And I think that's a beautiful storyline that they could start off with. That it gets blown to smithereens and people are landing all over the solar system, maybe on different planets. Maybe you choose your starting planet with.
That's great.
Like if it's a brand new game, you choose your starting planet with a certain race, class, whatever. You start like that, and then you start to grind. And you start to unlock that planet. Then you can unlock the next planet, and then it can slowly like add in the multiplayer aspect to things. Like you have to grind in order to get to that open world multiplayer.
That's what I loved about Starfield is I would go to a space station on some random planet somewhere, and I would spend like 8 hours just going through and pillaging through that space station to find a gun or something, a real treasure, you know, that you can use against other people in the future. So as far as the Crucible, and I really don't think Strikes, I don't think anybody wants to play Strikes anymore. I think they're kind of they were great when Destiny 1 came out, but I think everyone's tired of Strikes. I don't know how many people actually play the Vanguard playlist anymore, but just instead of having that seasonal activity that everyone gets bored of in week 2, let's just make it a big discovery game where we just discover everything that they've laid out for us. And yes, it isn't procedurally generated. That's the word I was coming up with. Like what Kingsley wants to do. It would all be pre-programmed into the planet. But here's the thing. They can keep adding stuff in the back end. And we can be running along one day and go, holy crap, I don't remember this area. Look at this. There's a new boss over here. That would be so easy. It would be such an easy maintenance way to keep adding stuff to the Destiny 2 game, and with not having to come out with these giant promotional expansions, which they've already told us they're not going to do.
I got to tell you, like, it reminds me of, and I've brought this up in the podcast before, so I'm not going to go too in depth in it, but Star Wars Galaxies, like on PC back, like way back, just 20 years ago now. More than 20 years ago now. It was like that. Like you can load onto a planet and take your speeder bike and go all the way, completely circle the planet. Yep. There was no boundaries, there was no filters, and this is over 20 years ago. And it's boggled my mind that we still don't have something like that. Still, that mass of a map that was so amazing and incredible. And there were still enemies all over the place that you could fight, but you can sit there and just, it was completely, like, that was the best sandbox. But like I said, I'm not going to dive into that one because that shit still hurts my heart. You know, I was like, goddamn, 15, 14 when I played that shit.
The problem with Destiny is it's totally spoiled me. Destiny is kind of on the cutting edge of shooter games right now. Even though it's a 10-year-old game, it still is so much fun to go play in Trials of Osiris. The gun handling, the builds that you put together with your armor and your abilities, all of that is still so much fun. And when I was playing Elden Ring, I was like, oh my God, this is an awesome game. I got my ass kicked by that one boss that I have to kill before I can cross the bridge into the other part of the world. And I think I had to do it 20 times before I finally understood its tells. But here's the thing. All I got is either a spell or a sword. What if we had guns? Turn it into a Destiny Elden Ring? Man, we could have so much fun on that planet. That's all I'm thinking. Because I love everything about Elden Ring. Just the fact that it's just archaic bows and spells and swords and spears, which is fun, but I want more of a futuristic Elden Ring, and I think that's where Destiny could fill it. And this is the problem, right? This is the problem with the game development today. It takes 5 to 8 years to make a game, a really big game, AAA game. They have to be fortune tellers. They have to figure out what is going to be hot by the time this game is done, and that's what worries me about Marathon, because I think extraction shooters really aren't an exciting thing anymore, and I'm worried about Marathon.
Gator, you want swords?
Oh God, here we go.
Bows,
I knew the pitch was going to come. I knew the pitch was coming.
You want spells, magic type shit. You want all that. You want open world exploration.
Yeah, right,
bro. Do I have the game for you?
Now what? Now
there it is.
It is called PALWORLD. I almost forgot how
to spell it.
Palworld.
I gotta ask you, man. What is it about Palworld? You are a Destiny player. What the hell happened where you like Palworld? What is it about Palworld? I gotta know. That keeps you hooked into this game, man, because you've definitely gone hardcore into it.
Besides saying everything, pretty much everything.
All right.
It's pretty fantastic.
That's never part of the Pokemon craze, so I don't get the concept of capturing.
I was
these.
never a huge Pokemon person either. Yeah. Like I remember checking it out in my younger age, you know, in what was it, like maybe late middle school time, and I was never super big into it. I played the card game a little bit, fell off real fast. But this is fun. I don't know, man. Like, yeah. Anyways, you should give it a shot for no reason, right? Why not? It's not gonna hurt you. You buy all these games that you said earlier.
Dude, I have so many I have so much in my backlog. So many games. So many games.
Don't worry, he tried to get me to
give it a
fucking
shot.
Is he? Has he?
Fine.
PV Pipe. I told you I was gonna hit him up too.
Is he
so
trying to pawn it off on you too, Coderson?
Now we're even.
Oh yeah, he every day.
I sell it. I try to sell it. Like as much as you sell AMC stuff.
Hey, dude, I love your passion.
List,
I love your passion. I respect it. I really do. I do.
It's fun, man. Anyways, I do want to ask this though.
Mhm.
Say Destiny is put to rest, right? Say that for some unfortunate reason, Sony is just not behind it anymore. They say, you know what, enough's enough.
Mhm.
This game has run its course. What would you like to see Bungie, or I guess Sony, but Bungie create next? That's not part of that IP.
I would love to see a PvP game because I still love playing PvP.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate end game,
Yeah.
man. Because, and Kingsley makes fun of me when I say this, but every game is different. You never know what that human being on the other side is going to do. You think you know what he's going to do, but they surprise you every time. And it's literally
Would
a
it be
chess game.
Shooter? Like,
Oh yeah,
what
definitely a
genre?
shooter. Definitely a shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, they have Concord out now. It just came out on PlayStation, and it's a hero shooter. And I actually downloaded the beta, but I just couldn't get myself to play it. It's just not Destiny, man. And hero shooters are not the same as creating your own character from scratch and building him up from nothing, versus just grabbing this. This is what I hated about Battlefield Bad Company 2. A lot of my friends will just be pissed off me saying this, but it seemed really jokey back in the day. Like it was all these characters you played. And I was like, I don't want to play these characters. I want to play my own soldier. I want to have my own soldier, my own specialty. I want to have my own thing that I do when I'm out in the battlefield. And that's the reason why I didn't play it. I thought it was, when I saw the promo to that game, I was like, this is like a goofy Battlefield. I don't want to play this. So I went back to playing Call of Duty. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I would think it'd be great if they made a Crucible type game, like an arena shooter. And I'm almost thinking, what if Marathon, I know they say it's an extraction shooter, but what if they actually made an arena shooter built into it, where if you didn't want to play an extraction game one night, you could go play the arena game? That'd be excited about.
I think they changed it to a hero
They did.
shooter.
They did.
Right?
Still got that song in my head. Great music for that promo. But yeah,
My hero?
I would say you know, I'm not really excited about a hero shooter versus, you know, what they sold us when the Marathon trailer came out. That it got me excited, but I don't know about this hero shooter thing. And I'm wondering if PlayStation, looking at Concord, how lackluster its sales are and how many people are participating in it. I think I saw Dado playing it today. I wonder if they're going to rethink Marathon as a hero shooter. And I was even asked Kingsley, I said, should they just cut bait and just forget this sunk cost fallacy idea that they put so much time and money in this game? Shouldn't they just cut it? If it's not gonna do well, just cut it and just put all hands on deck on Destiny 2 until they decide what else they're gonna make. I think they have Gummy Bears they're still working on the side, but that's only a small amount of people working on that little side tangent, like 75 people maybe. So I don't know, man. I would love to see some kind of something based on the Crucible part of Destiny 2, because I still love playing it. It's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
And the magic sauce of Destiny 2 is you can play anything in the game. You can get that drop in a raid somewhere and go, I'm going to go play this in Crucible and see how this gun works against Guardians. This looks like some really good perks on this weapon. That's the magic sauce of Destiny, man. And I don't know any other game you can do that.
I mean, this game we play, I mean, the fact that you can get so many different combination of roles, you know, and you know which one's going to be a PvP gun and which one's going to be a PvE gun, you know.
Yep.
We played it so long, so now it's like, oh, this gun, I'm definitely trying this in Crucible. But you also know the ones that you want to try are just Crucible weapons, or if it's going to be a Trials kind of weapon, you know.
Right.
You get those certain perks. But
you can get rid of 90% of my gun vault right now. If you took it out of the equation, if you took Crucible out of the game, 90% of my vault would be gone. That's the only reason I hold on to all these guns, is because you never know. The sandbox is always changing, and you're like, well, Headseeker's great right now, but what if Kill Clip becomes the new meta next season, you know? And so you hang on to all the Kill Clip weapons too, right? So
Yeah.
that's the magic sauce of Destiny.
Earlier, Gator, you had asked me, what is it about Power World? And I think, like, with this conversation here, I think that's, it kind of goes with what Coderson was just saying and talking about, like, all the different things you can roll on a gun, right? And that's the same thing that you do with your pals in Power World. And I'm not trying to, like, make this a Power World podcast.
No, I'm curious.
Aspect, but it kind of got me thinking a little bit. And that's the thing, like, so you can get, like, 4 different passive abilities. That's kind of, it's randomized on your pals, and that's what you use to fight, right? You do have guns as well. They do have PvP now as well. So it's like you can try to craft, like, you know how we craft guns in Destiny? You can basically breed with, it takes a lot of resources, but you can actually kind of like breed into your perfect pal or your god roll weapon, you know, Destiny-wise.
So your pals...
Like, I don't know.
So your pals are the equivalent of weapons in Destiny? Your pals are your weapons?
Essentially, but you still have your own personal weapon. You still have your own movement. You still have your own guns that you do damage with. But a majority of the damage is coming from the pals that you fight with, you know? And, like, you're like, oh, I want to make me a god roll, you know, whatever pal, you know, insert name there. And then you have that. But, I know, I was just thinking about that because maybe that's where I'm really vibing with this game, is because it does remind me of Destiny a little bit with the RNG that you have and the grind that you have and the ability to sit there and kind of craft your perfect DPS type strategy or support strategy, or, you know, come what may.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, it just hit me, like, you guys talking right there. I was like, that's why I like this game. Okay.
I mean, I'm probably going to play Trials tonight before I go to bed, so it's just so much fun.
I think you're already obligated to play scrims with us tonight.
Scrims?
Let's go. We got to play some scrims, bro. Come on.
Scrims?
Do a couple matches, and I'll jump some.
Dude, I'm already buzzing. This is like, I don't know what the APV is on this, but it's very high.
You always get those strong beers, too.
He does.
Fancy
I can't help it, man. I like ales. I like dark lager type ale type beers.
You're a Guinness kind of guy, right?
That's what
I like Guinness. I like Guinness. Like a nice head on beer.
This is pretty. I got this one. It's pretty. Bro, this will, you know.
So I like bourbon strap beers.
I got
my
this
God! Don't show me
right
that.
here. This micro brew.
Bud Light, really? Bud Light? Come on, man.
I'm thinking about my liver because I have liver damage from all.
You should get Coors Light. It's a lot better.
Coors Light is like water. Come on, man. Coors Light is water.
That's my favorite beer.
Oh my God. I drink Coors Light when I was canoeing in the summer heat in Florida. That's
at 5 years old.
No.
At 5 years old.
Coors Light. Come on, man. That's barely beer.
I have a good time with it.
I'm just giving you shit.
Bro, the only time that I would ever buy Bud Light was when we would have all our drinks already.
Right.
We'd buy Bud Light just for beer pong.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only time I'd ever
that makes
buy
sense.
Bud Light prior.
Because you can use a lot of it.
I'm like, okay, I need to like take care of my shit. You know, doc said my liver levels are super high, and I stopped drinking for like a month or whatever. And back to drinking, I was like, okay, I can't do my whiskey anymore because that's all I used to drink was whiskey for the past like 4 years. You know, every day.
That's tough stuff.
Like, okay, can't do that.
I love whiskey with some pickle shots, but I can't do that, man. I can't do it every day.
I can't do.
I've never tried a pickleback, but I love.
Oh, dude.
I love pickle juice, and pickle juice is a natural hydrator too.
My buddies at bowling, if we do really good or someone loses a bet or something for the night, we'll order pickle shots. It's basically well, it depends on who's ordering it, but it's usually Jack Daniels, a shot of Jack Daniels, a double, and pickle juice next to it. And you'll down the Jack Daniels and you'll chase it with the pickle juice. It gets rid of all the aftertaste. It's just so smooth, man. Got to try it. It's really good. Called pickle shots.
Pickle juice is good for you for hangovers.
Oh, absolutely. It's got a lot of
electrolytes in it.
Absolutely.
Yep. Well, I have to pass on that grass because I'm allergic to cucumbers. So.
Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, that's not good.
You're allergic. I'm surprised.
I am.
Being a Marine.
It makes the uvula in my throat swell up.
Makes sense. Never mind. I was gonna go with the joke, but that's not. It's not very PG. Anyways,
This was a PG
Well,
show.
I have
All right.
no. Yeah, it's X-rated, not X-rated. Yeah, it's X-rated. Get her take his shirt off.
Not until Gator takes his shirt off. That's when it becomes X-rated. You gotta mark for explicit. All right, so we got our final segment of the show, Singing Berries. I still have not picked a song. I don't know if you guys have.
Yeah,
So
I picked one.
If we got to take a minute to try to think it out, who do you guys want me to roll for who goes first, or does anybody volunteer? I gotta still look up, man. I still gotta.
I'll go first.
All right,
I'll kick it
Coderson.
off.
Good sport.
Let's see here. I gotta put it in.
Ooh, I'm definitely drunk
Don't
now.
ever go after.
I'm
If
buzzing.
a Rollowan Ranger ever joins you to sing, you go before that man, because he's got a voice on him. It'll just make you feel stupid.
Okay, let's see here.
I can't believe I did Indian Outlaw. I barely remember that until I listened to the episode again. It's like, oh fuck, did I do that song or not?
You were
Golly.
pretty drunk.
Yeah, I was.
Let's see here.
I'll be ready this time though.
This song is in the dad rock era, you know, the divorced dad rock. It has 11 million views on YouTube.
Okay. What year?
Do what?
What year?
Oh, that starts real fast. Okay, what
Those are
year?
the
Let me
worst
go.
ones. Those are
Yeah.
the worst ones that start like immediately. You get no warm up.
Let me see when it was. Wikipedia. Alright, this album came out in 2004. So 2004. Alright, let's see here.
Alright, I got my song.
There we go. It has a little. I start too soon.
Let's see, Spotify.
Close
I
my
think Spotify's probably even
eyes.
better to like sit there
The world
and see how many like
ain't
listens it's got, because YouTube is everything. It's not just music. I think that's actually a good thing. I like
You,
that better.
you ruined it.
He was
says
starting.
Talk.
You talked over him.
Yeah.
I thought he was whispering to me. All right, my bad. My bad, bro.
I was singing sweet nothings into your ear.
I'll edit.
Close my eyes, let the whole thing pass me by. There is no time to wait. And why? I'll run away with you by my side. I'll run away with you by my side. There you go.
By my side.
So I'm thinking too. Is it called By My Side?
No,
Sounds like a
called
country
Run Away?
song.
it is not a country song. It is dad rock.
Dad rock?
Yeah,
Female or male?
male. It is a band.
I don't know what dad rock means. I'm not sure.
Oh shit!
It's like pop rock?
No, it's like around the time Nickelback was big, or like Hoobastank or someone like that.
Oh, okay.
Is it live?
No, it's not live.
Let's see, Hoobastank era. I had some good songs too.
Yeah, there's a lot of good songs in that
I
era.
forgot about them. Coheed and Cambria, because it sounds
you
good,
go.
soft and
That'd
lame.
work.
No,
Nah.
it's not a soft and
I'm not
lame
sure.
song. It's a good song. It gets harder. That was just the beginning. It's slow. And
Okay. My
Sweet.
bad, bro. Chill.
I'm glad
Make
I'm
fun of
drunk
my
enough to do
song.
this. Oh my god.
You give up?
I have no clue.
It was Trapped Echoes.
Oh, Trapped is a great group.
I think I only knew,
TRAPT.
like one song from Trapped. Like I forget the song. Probably one of their popular songs.
It's a great show.
Probably Headstrong.
Headstrong.
I'll
That's
take
the one.
you
Yeah.
on. Headstrong.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That didn't sound like the same band, bro. I don't know. I thought you were doing some Christina Aguilera or something for a second. Maybe Christina Milian. Not sure. Yay. Gator, are you ready, or do you want me to go?
You go, and I'll do the last time. I'll do the last one.
Hey,
Okay.
Gator, freaking Raider did some Frank Sinatra, and he got my
Frank
panties
Sinatra? No shit, he can sing.
Let me check the year on this one. Okay. The year that this came out, that's not right. I think it was 1953-ish.
Holy crap.
wet.
Okay.
Ooh. That was
Oof.
back in the day.
Gonna be crooning on us.
Yeah. This is back when Gator was in high school, so this should, I'm just kidding.
I don't think I was
Back in the
born yet.
Korean War.
I don't think I was born yet.
All right. You guys ready?
All right, let's do it.
Yep, let's do it.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella said once, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I'm sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head?
Well, it's definitely Sinatra. I just don't know I'm trying to remember what song it is.
Kick in the head. Kick in the head.
Ain't that a kick in the head
Ain't
is
that.
the correct thing, but it's not
Yes.
Sinatra.
What?
It's not Sinatra.
It's not.
No.
Oh,
Guys.
it's Tony Bennett.
No,
What?
definitely not Tony Bennett.
You sure?
100% positive. This is one of my main jams, bro. This is what I go to the gym with.
Dude, I
You know
never
what
knew
mean?
you
If I
listened to
went
this
the gym.
stuff. Wow.
Oh, bro, I love like I feel like I should have been born in that era, to be honest with you.
Where men wear suits.
Yeah.
Men wear suits.
Zoot
We're
suits.
gentlemen.
Oh man, it's not Tony Bennett. Okay.
You guys are familiar with this song, then?
Oh yeah, I know the song.
I've heard it. Yes.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
the song. I just don't. I can't think of who sings it.
I give up. Who sings it?
Yeah.
It's Dean Martin.
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin.
Dean
Oh,
the Rat
man.
Pack. I was close.
Yeah,
I
man.
was one of the members of the Rat Pack.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Dean Martin, Frankie. Maybe the next one. Maybe in a couple episodes, I'll do another member of the Rat Pack. We'll just have a Rat
do
Pack
some Sammy.
exclusive.
Yeah, that
Some
works.
Sammy.
You should-
Hell yeah.
I could see you being a guy who worked on that. What's that TV show? Where they're advertisement guys and they're always drinking whiskey.
Friends?
It was a TV show.
Yeah, Friends.
No.
Oh. I don't know, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can't remember the name of the show.
All right, but it's now Gator's
Gator.
turn.
All right.
I can't wait for this.
I will tell you, this is one of my favorite groups of all time. It's from the 80s.
Okay.
This is 1983. Let me get the pitch in my head. All right, here we go. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very...
Damn.
11 million, 21 million views on this one, or
I
listens.
could hear that, bro. Like in my head as you're singing, and you did a fantastic job, by the
Thanks.
way.
Oh yeah, you have a
On
good
the
voice.
first couple of
All that
words, I was like,
baritone.
I know the song.
I know the song. I've heard it. It was on Gears of War. They had on the Gears of War.
Yep, it was the intro. It was the intro to the trailer for the new Gears of War. One of the Gears of War. I remember that trailer to a T.
1983, you said, huh?
I think so. Let me double check. 1983. Yes, and I'll tell you the album is called The Hurting.
Well, I know one thing. It ain't a hair band.
No. This is my favorite band. One of my favorite bands of all time, from the 80s.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah, good choice. That is my second favorite. But no.
Yeah, that was. It felt like some Depeche Mode type shit. That was a good guess.
Yeah, that'd be a good guess.
I can't, man.
Depeche Mode would be a little more
The
upbeat.
Stripes? No.
This is more of a solemn song. Yeah.
I was gonna say Stripes, but I don't think that's even close.
All right, I'll give you the chorus.
That's my guess. Hell yeah, let's go.
Mad world. It's a mad world. That's a song. Mad World. It's from Tears for Fears.
Oh, Tears for Fears.
There you go.
Greatest damn artist of all time.
Yeah, my dad was
Way ahead of their time. There you go. There's the only singing you'll ever hear me do.
Let's go until we have you on
We
the next
got
episode.
it. Yeah.
There you go.
Until
Dude.
the next episode. Thank you, Gator. That was awesome.
You got it, man.
You did a great job, dude.
Thanks, man.
I think you win singing berries.
I had to use a lower
Wait,
register
but
because I would be way out of tune if I tried to sing it in the upper octave. So yeah, it's not happening. I'm
You
not
got
sorry.
that baritone.
I'll be practicing a song for this shit now since we started.
It's gonna be
do
we
too.
keep ramping up.
But I'm sober and I'm driving and I have no distractions and I'm not podcasting, and it
Gotcha.
sounds pretty damn good. And then I get on here and we're already 2 hours into an episode and I've had 16 and a half beers. And I'm just
Damn.
like, I sound like shit.
Holy shit.
All right. Hell yeah. That was awesome. We do have a voicemail.
Oh.
So we're going to go ahead and play that voicemail because I think it might be to you, Mr. Gator.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. And yeah. Here it is. Okay. No, it's not. Bot wanted to say, screw you. Let me try one more time. Something went wrong there. User limit on your voice channel. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna /note this for an edit. Okay. Sounds. Let me just try to bring in the bot. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. I'll show you a way that I do my speak pipes after the show. Actually, Mr. Elmer Fudd turned me onto it.
User limit. Can you, Coderson, can you up to 6? I can't bring the bot in here because it's down to 5. That's what it is.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'll up at 6. Yeah, my bad.
No. Good, bro.
I got tired of you kicking everybody out.
Me?
I thought it was kind of annoying.
You gonna blame it on me? Mid-episode?
Yeah.
let me know when we're good.
There you go. You're good.
All right, so here's the first voicemail.
Hey, play spook, you're a nerd. Currently driving on my way to my grandfather's right now. It's about a 2-hour drive from my house, out in the middle of nowhere. I might even lose signal halfway through this call. Hater, I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight. I'm sorry I'm terrible at scheduling and forgot about this.
Sorry, bud.
I hope the guys are pretty gentle with you. I hope you're okay with the speed run idea that I'm trying to come up with. A little bit different.
That was brutal.
And I hope you have fun with it, man. That's the whole reason I put that in there, was for everybody to have fun together. I love you guys. Have a good episode 70. And, Big Daddy Teach, take it away!
Thanks, Sweaty. That was good, man. Hey, I hope you have a good time with your relatives, man.
I love how he started that off. That was, I felt proud.
Yeah, because you might not be understanding why he started out with that hey type thing. Do you know Gator?
No.
By chance?
No, I didn't catch
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna go ahead and play on the very first voicemail that we ever got. Okay. And this is already been played, but this was the very first one from this guy over here, the guy with the hat. You know.
Hey, motherfuckers, Coderson, you're a nerd.
Yeah. So he's referencing basically Coderson.
That sounds like Coderson.
I set the pace.
How drunk were you when you sent that in?
I was sober at
What?
work.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everybody look at you funny when you did it?
That's weird.
No, I was in
Who's
my
ever
truck.
sober
Oh,
at work
okay.
anymore?
Gotcha. Nice, man.
Who's ever
Nice.
sober at work. That's weird. I actually made that a sound bite too.
Hell yeah.
For the regular soundboard. So Coderson, just so you're tracking, it's called Derson. We do have a text that came in as well on our number line. And this is from Zombie Pops. He says, "What's up?" in parentheses, dingleberries. I'm not gonna lie, Double M Double D had me a bit worried listening to the show. Anyways, never stopping or something like that. Hopefully, I'll catch you all on a raid tonight.
Nice.
On raid night. Sorry.
Zombie Pop's good people.
I
Man.
am worse
I
at
love
reading
Zombie.
than Coderson.
He's a good guy.
Kind of crazy.
No, I suck at reading. I'm like a third grade leader level.
Zombie Pops is a fellow bug killer as myself.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's my
Yeah,
North
yeah,
Carolina
sure.
connection when it comes to pest management. Yeah. Yep.
Sith Daddy Fresh is a
Yeah, he
exterminator
is.
too.
He's in the West
Yeah.
Coast. He's over in Colorado. Yep.
I mean, there's not much coast on a landlocked state. I love how they call themselves West Coast, bro. There's
Yeah, true.
That's Cali, baby. And you guys
I'm
are
the
Pacific
North Coast,
Northwest.
man. I'm the North Coast.
Yeah, I hear you. We're all
yeah.
coast. Florida's all
but-
coast.
If you guys want to send us a voicemail or text, just kind of like you just heard on the show, you can hit us up at 213-444-1152. I say again, that's 213-444-1152. I'll let you boys. Anyways, gentlemen, do you guys have anything you want to close with or anything like that?
I just want to say thanks for having me on tonight. It was a lot of fun. It's nice to hang out and not have to worry about making a podcast and just chilling and sitting back on a podcast, you know? So, yeah. Thanks for having me on tonight, guys.
Yeah. Enjoyed having you, man.
Thanks,
It was
man.
awesome.
Appreciate it.
Bro, you are like one of the godfathers.
Oh,
to me.
please. I'm just
At
a
least
dude.
to me.
Oh.
To me.
I'm
me.
just a
Dude,
dude,
You're like one of the
man.
godfathers to this.
Everybody goes through GDC before they come to anywhere else.
Yeah.
It
When I
is a
see this
fact.
community, I see the godfathers, and it's Admiral Nips, it's Fluffy Fingers MD, it's ToddtheGatr, it's I mean Kingsley Mac and Sin. Like to
Yep.
me, you guys are the 5 godfathers, and I'm sorry if you guys didn't make my godfather list, but that's my godfather list of
I
this
gotcha.
whole community. You know,
I appreciate it, man.
if you didn't, and you're mad at me. I mean, fuck off. I really don't care.
I think Elmer Fudd Games is one of the godfathers, too. He's been around a long time. So, yeah.
He is.
Oh, well.
He's the fun uncle.
Dude,
he is
Yeah,
the,
he is the fun of
he
I feel
it.
like we
lights
should
he
just call
lights
him
up a
Uncle
room.
Fudd.
Yeah,
Uncle Fudberry should be his name in our Discord.
absolutely.
I'm going to change it. I'm going to
Hell yeah.
definitely change it.
that shit.
Thanks, Tut.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You guys can also find us on our website at theblueberrylounge.com. There will be a Discord invite, so you can come chat with us, hang out with us, and talk games, Destiny. We're still a Destiny-ish podcast, but we like to talk about different things and just have a good time. Also, clan invite link will also be in the description of the show. But yeah, that was episode 70. And we would like to obviously roll out the red carpet to Mr. Todd the Gator here and just give you the spotlight and tell us, because you are a creator of many sorts, good sir. You are a content creator that's been doing it for a little bit now. Can you tell listeners out there what you have coming up and also how to find you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think someone in this show will be in one of my feature shows here very soon. Someone that's on the show tonight. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun podcasting. I'm just having a great time doing it. And as long as I love doing it, I'll keep doing it. It's guardiandowncast.com. Really the only place you need to go. And if you want to follow me, it's Todd the Gator. Two D's and GATR. I have a YouTube channel, Todd the Gator, as well, if you like to follow some of my shorts. And I actually have a Crucible series of videos I've got coming out. I've been working on them. I'm on my third one now. And I've got like a core base of Crucible videos I'm releasing, mainly so my buds that play PvE can try the Crucible out because they don't know what they're missing. And all they need is a little guidance on how to change your mindset going into playing PvP when all you've played is PvE and strikes and raids and patrols and all that stuff. So it's another part of Destiny that is so much fun to play. So this is kind of one of my passion projects I've been working on lately, and it'll be out very soon. I'm not going to release it until it's ready, but very soon I'll release it all at once. And probably what I'm going to do after that is have a weekly Crucible video where I'm actually doing live commentary while I'm playing the game, so people know what I'm thinking when I'm playing. And my God, I'm certainly not a killer in the Crucible, but I'm an old dude that's just learned how to play this game and keep working on my game. And this is where I hope a lot of the members of our community will be at one point, if they're not there already, of course. And just trying to help people who have even just don't even try Crucible because it's so intimidating to jump into. And I'm trying to give you some tools and things to work on when you decide to step in and play Crucible, and things you can do to speed up your experience. Things that took me 9 years to learn, you can learn in just a few videos, and just keep working on stuff. So that's me. Thanks, guys.
Oh yeah. And he was being very humble because you get in the scrims with him, which we're probably about to do here shortly. He will snipe your head off. Or
No,
if you
I'm
get
not gonna
close
snipe.
range.
No sniping.
That SM,
he
or
is the king
that sidearm.
of
That
sidearms.
will melt.
I love sidearms.
That sidearm will melt. And you're gonna be like, "What just happened?" And you're gonna report him for hacking. I would.
Please.
But,
I am no killer. Please. I'm no
He's got
killer
that
at all.
Zim on that freaking PlayStation.
There's people who will run right over me. There's people who run right over me and no problem. I'm just an old dude that just loves to play this game.
And you do a well job.
Gator.
Thanks, man.
Gator, dude, you're a fucking killer, man.
Thanks, man.
You are.
Well, you gotta stay humble when you play Crucible, because believe me, it's one thing about Crucible. There's always someone that'll put you right in your place and remind you that how
His
much
name
you
is
still need.
Bionic Koala.
Oh, I don't even mess with that guy, dude. Come on, you mess with that guy. I played against him in scrims. He's no joke. There's some killers out there. I am not one of them. So, I'm just an enthusiast. So,
Coderson, where can the people find you, sir?
Well, you can find me anywhere here in the Al Sector Alliance Discords, over here in BBL. I'm the sheriff. Anywhere else, I'm just Coderson. And you can find me on Twitch at C0DERSON. I say again, C0Derson at twitch.tv.com.
I put it in my chat.
I think I did the .com right. I doubt it, but that's where you can find me.
Oh yeah. Hey, Gator, and I can cut this if need be. Do you mind if I add like your YouTube channel as well in the show description?
Sure,
as
man.
Well as,
Absolutely.
GDC.
Sure.
Awesome. Sweet. Hell yeah. For me, you can find me at NateofRaider, N8iVR8r on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And of course, here in the Discords, I'm also in the Pal World podcast Discord that I'm waiting for Gator to start soon. I think me and PP Pipe are edging him closer. Maybe one day.
Okay.
He will be a tamer just like us.
I just play Destiny.
Maybe one
man.
day.
I just play Destiny.
Okay. When Destiny is servers is closed, because he's going to play to the very, very end, of course.
Right.
I'm going to keep a spot open in our private server just for you, sir.
All right.
But that's where you can find me, everybody. And don't forget to hit us up at our voicemail line. Please hit us up. Feel free to hit us up. That's 213-444-1152. Coderson, take us out, brother.
Oh, and all the people in the audience of my Twitch and Gator's YouTube. Hey, we got scrims tonight, so come play. And it's been a good time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Blueberry Lounge, and I hope you see in all the spaces, Guardians. Take her away, Big Dan Teej!
There it is.
I like it. Nice show, guys.
Yeah.
That was a good show. Other than me failing miserably on the weapons contest. Holy crap,
You got more than I would have got.
dude!
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, that was a brutal list. That was a brutal list.
I think Sweaty set you up, bro. You're gonna have to have some words.
He
with
did
him,
set me
man.
up. I was like, dude, where's all the Destiny weapons, man? Come on. Oh my god.
So, just I want to pass this idea by you. So you see how we did the singing berries type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I told Coderson and Sweaty as well. I think it'd be kind of fun to also do like an impression berries every once in a while. It's where you just kind of impersonate somebody, with their mannerisms and stuff like that. It could be from the Owl Sector community. It could be from somebody famous or something like that. You could do impressions. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I could see that.
And I think I'm waiting. I'm gonna hit up Big Daddy Teej. Are you familiar with him? That's what he likes.
He sounds familiar. I think I've seen him in the Discord.
Yeah. Well, he's a pretty big creator for Destiny. He does voices, and that's our sign off. Is we had him on the show as a guest. Luckily,
nice,
amazing human being.
Oh, that's
you
awesome.
should definitely reach out to him because he would be fun to talk. He is an amazing guy.
Okay.
But he does voices. He does shacks. He does all of them. It's
oh
great.
my god, I'm always looking for new guests.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm waiting on to get him back on the show so we can do some impressions.
Sounds good, man.
And he could be our judge or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we're just trying to have fun with the podcast, bro. Like,
hell yeah,
we
man.
took it so serious with just like we're doing news and notes, we're doing this, and now we're just kind of just vibing to it.
I like these segments. They're nice. They're fun segments. I didn't expect to sing tonight, but that's okay. The beer was flowing, so give me extra courage. Yeah, give me extra courage.
I'm pretty sure you won that shit.
Oh, I don't know.
But as soon as I post this episode, I'm posting a poll in the feedback channel, and then people can go vote on it.
Please, God did not give me a voice to sing. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, thanks, guys.
Now it's time to load up Destiny.
All right.
I'm gonna go take a piss, and then
sounds good.
I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you, Gator.
Yeah,
and
thank you, guys.
You, in 2 weeks.
Yep. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Pee and fill water.
Sir.
Sounds good.
On the 7th. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. And check out the Blueberry Lounge, guys. They're a great podcast. They've been doing it for a while now, and really good people, really good guys. So check them out. And I'll see you guys later. Later, Guardian.